All right, it's Good Friends, Good Games. Episode 52. Happy New Year, everybody.
Ciao.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy
It
New
sucks
Year.
here already.
Yeah.
It does suck already.
Yeah, I'm cold.
January 2025 has been quite an incredible 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Not even 2 weeks, really. It's just 11 days.
It's not even fucking 2
Yeah,
weeks. It's
no,
11
man.
fucking days.
Jesus
11
Christ.
days. 11
Like,
days.
yeah.
Fucking 11 days of shit, right? Okay. First of all, if you're joining us today on Twitch, if you're listening to us on YouTube, Spotify, whatever however you consume the content, we appreciate it very much. Welcome back. Off to a new year, whole new start, all new episodes. Thank you for that. We appreciate you for hanging out with us. So I'm going to do a little bit of an emotional vent here, because I've had a lot on my mind the past couple of days, and while Pow has been very, very helpful and supportive and everything, sometimes it helps to, vent to your friends too. So for those that do not know, I am in California. I am in the Los Angeles region, and I am very, very close to one of those fires that you are seeing on the news. I am very, very close to the Eaton fire. So let me go ahead and just iterate right now and update you all. I am safe. Pow is safe. We are close to the fire, but we are not in an evac zone and haven't been in an evac zone. There was a period where we lost power for nearly 48 hours, but it's back. So we're safe. But I've been going through a little bit of an emotional kind of turmoil. I've had a hard time processing a lot of what's been going on. Like, I don't know how to process it, right? And I kind of trying to figure out where to start here. So I'm starting the episode on a downer here, but we'll knock it out and we'll get it out of the way and we can press on with the new year. So I lived in LA a long time. I lived here 10 years. So I've lived in a couple places in LA, and one, I really enjoyed living in that city, that part of the city. It was nice. It was fun. I had a good time. And then I had to leave for, other reasons. Then I went to another part that was just outside of LA, and that did not feel like home. It just felt like a place to live. I don't know if that makes sense, but it didn't really feel like home. It was just a roof over my head and a place to go home, or a place to go when I was done for the day and I had a roof over my head. But it did not feel like home. Where I live right now, I've only been here a few months, but I got here and it felt like home. My family grew up in this neighborhood. My dad grew up here not too far away. Like, it feels like home. Everything feels familiar. Everything feels comfortable. And this part of the city really speaks to me. So when I found out that an area just really, really close by started to burn, and I've been through a lot of fires in California. I've been through a lot of them. This one fucking stings. Because it was so close to home. And when I say it's close to home, it's that kind of shit. And for some people, like, obviously, yes, you want the safety of the people, and, you don't want people's homes and everything, to go up in flames. But there's something that hits you emotionally when you look at it and you think about it and you're like, shit, is my favorite coffee shop gone? Is my, my record store, my comic book store, the places I go, like, are those places still going to be there in a week? Right. And that shit really hits hard. And that is like your neighborhood, and that's your home. And there's that familiarity when something burns like that, like, it goes away. So like right now, one of the grocery stores that Pow and I go to, it's gone.
Jesus.
Like, it's charred, right? And there's like this scary factor. One, it's like, I have my partner. Like, how do I protect my partner? Like, where do you go? What do you grab? And what do you do? Like, what do you leave with? Right. And it's really fucking scary. I had trouble sleeping a couple nights. Like, eventually I would doze off and I would knock out. But like, one, it's hard to breathe. And then 2, you have so much shit on your mind that it's hard to just go to sleep. And then having no power and having nothing but my phone, all I had was like doom scrolling content, you know?
Yeah.
Like fire this, fire that. And it's like, it's an emotional fucking toll on me. And I was just like burnt out and I couldn't take it anymore. And then there's another fire in the area that's called the Palisades Fire. That is more towards the beach, and that's like Celebrityville. That's where all the celebrities and stuff live, off the beach of Malibu, etc. You might have heard of it. That neighborhood completely gone. All those homes, that history, that city, gone. And then there's another fire that hit in the Hollywood Hills, where I spent a lot of my time growing up, and now there's a fire there. Then I started worrying about that. It's like, oh shit, my comic book store. Oh shit, is Amoeba, like one of the best record store in the world, and like the place I've almost exclusively bought records since I was, 17, 18 years old. Like, is that shit going to survive? Is it going to stand in the morning? Will I still be able to go there? When I need to get new music or hear new music. Like, my favorite venues, like some of my favorite concert venues are in that neighborhood. And it's like, are they going to be there tomorrow? And it's one of those things where it's like, I've spent so much of my youth and my life there. Like, those are memories and shit that you can't recreate or get back. And it's not even something you can really reminisce on, because if you go to see it, it's gone. Like, you ever like go, it's like, think of it this way. It's like going to like an old school or an old like, or your old childhood home where you grew up or something like that. And then, how you see it and those memories kind of like start to like reformulate in your head. You're like, oh, this is the park where me and my best friend used to play baseball, or things like that. Right. Those are the kind of memories I get when I see those places. I can think of all the shows I've seen, all the bands I've seen, where I stood, etc. And then the idea of those possibly being gone, like, it just scares me. And then there was another fire broke out near my Dungeons and Dragons friend's house, where we go and play Dungeons and Dragons. That man has 2 kids and a wife, like 2 newborn kids. And the idea, he's like, I'm packing my shit and getting out of here. Thankfully, he's okay. I talked to him yesterday. They're fine. Their evacuation got lifted. He's back at home as far as I know as of now. But like, that shit is scary. Like, it is unbelievably scary. And then the idea that it's barely under control is what's even scarier.
Yeah.
That's the fear. That's the mild depression. That's the, that side of it. Now for the mildly upsetting side. I'm so fucking disgusted that the people that have the political goalposts so far up their ass are taking a tragic event like this and trying to play the blame game.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking disgusting. I don't care. Like, people just look, I'm not the biggest fan of the ultra wealthy. I'm not the biggest fan of CEOs and all that kind of stuff. But when shit like that's tragic happens and they lose their homes, it doesn't fucking matter that they're rich. Those people still lost their home, their belongings. Will they be able to rebuild faster than me? Of course, right? But that's not the point. That's still years of their lives that's just burned in the ground that they're not going to get back. And to sit there and be upset about it because, you don't have that level of wealth or whatever it is, or whatever political ideology you have that tells you to like tell them to fuck off when something tragic happens. Like, that's not a good face. That's not a good look. It's really, really disgusting. And then the people that use this tragedy for fucking content, even more fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Even more fucking disgusting. Like, I've had this whirlwind of fucking emotions, and I'm so glad I can vent to you guys right now. It's just unbelievable, like, what I felt. Like, I'm disgusted by people. I'm like over the doom and gloom and the doom scrolling, and I can't escape it. And I'm just like, fuck, I can't do this right now. And it's been so hard. But
yeah. And another thing is, to whomever is in the LA area, flying drones in the air, Go fuck yourself.
That's what and I don't know why they're flying drones. I don't know if they're flying them to get content or whatever. Like,
yeah, no. Save the airs, the air,
right,
for the actual firefighters, please.
Right.
Fucking delinquents, I swear to God.
And there's a lot of like high level like Twitch streamers and stuff like that of certain game groups. If they know who the fuck they are, they're making like they're trying to make content out of it, but they're trying to do it in kind of like a joking matter, you know, or it's like, or they're not taking it to the level of serious. Like there is a fire just above the hill, fucking above you. If it hits the right patch of greenery or shrubbery or whatever, your shit's toast. You were gone.
Yeah.
You know, and it's fucking disgusting. Like, let's all wake the fuck up and realize like this is real human shit and human lives that's gone down.
So I do know. So Morgan was raising money for Project Hope last month, and Project Hope right now is they are currently on raising money and helping to those that are struggling with the LA fires. So, and there's a lot of content creators that did Project Hope last month and are back to raising money for Project Hope again to try and help deal with the crisis in LA.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to see more of.
That's what we need to see more of. That's what we need. Morgan, you can drop the link for Project Hope and I'll read it out here in the audio once it's in the chat there. But the good news is I'm safe. My friends are safe as far as I know as of right now. We're going to press on here and, you know, no matter who you are in the city of LA, like I'm here with you. I am a local. I have been here for 10 years. Like I consider myself a local. So it's hard. It's really, really, really hard. You know, this city gets a bad rap, but there's a lot of stuff I love in this fucking city. And I would hate to see it gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we're going to press on. Like we're going to move. We're going to press on. We're going to rebuild. Shit will come back. You can do it in the stream chat, Morgan. I'm looking at the chat right now. The Twitch chat. You know, we're going to press on. People are going to rebuild. It's going to take a lot of time. Fuck insurance companies. They can go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to research that, they can go fuck themselves. The incoming administration can go fuck themselves too with what they've been posting. Seriously, it's fucking disgusting. Anyway, that is my angry rant. That is my scared rant. Gentlemen, thank you for listening. I feel a lot better.
Right.
No problem.
Good.
I feel a lot better. That took a lot. I had a lot of fucking repression. So Happy New Year. Okay, Morgan's got it right here. You can go to tiltify.com, tiltify.com/Project Hope /wildfires. I'll go ahead and I'll put that on the episode description too when you go ahead and you cache this wherever you listen to us. It'll be in the episode description. But again, tiltify.com/Project Hope /wildfires. Go ahead. If you have the means, feel free to go ahead and support. Every contribution helps. There is a lot going on right now, and we could use a lot of it. Let me make a note for myself in the Discord here. Live chat. Where is the live chat? There she is. Okay, cool. All right, gentlemen, how have you been? Happy New Year. How have we
Happy New Year.
How have we been here?
Yeah. Just busy with the holiday season, and then now things have cooled down, and that's really it.
Literally for you. It's literally cooled down.
Yeah, literally, because the UK had its like the coldest temperature of the year, and as I said, it's only the 11th.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hope you don't mind me pinning that in chat.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
Go for it.
Go for it. Pin it there. We'll shout it out a couple times throughout the episode here. So like when it's that cold, see, I've never experienced cold like that. Never.
Yeah.
Right.
It's rare for the UK to get the temperatures that we got because Normally goes to like maybe -1, -2. It went to like -7, -8 degrees Celsius. So like proper cold. And I woke up in the morning. I think it was like Thursday morning. The fields, I live like next to a field behind me, and it was all just like frost and ice. All of it was frozen over. Not even snow, just like frost and ice.
Are you like prepared for it? Like,
our houses are designed to insulate heat because they're all brick bladed houses, basically. So as soon as we turn the heating on in the house, within an hour, the house is warm. If we turn it off, it lasts for like about 2 to 3 hours, maybe even 5, depending on like, you know, how we like keep things sealed and everything like that. So like, yeah, we're good at like dealing with it in terms of inside the houses. In terms of like in the actual like cities and everything like that, no, no, because the thing that the council keeps forgetting to do is they keep forgetting to grit it at the right times. Because the way that salt and grit works is that you have to lay it down and then cars have to drive over it in order to activate the salt and grit. But for some strange reason, our gritters decided to do it in the middle of the night where there are barely any cars on the road.
And then it just kind of dissolves into the road or something?
And then it snowed, and then it all got like snowed over. And so they had to like
go out again. Snow got on the salt. They're like, well,
yeah. And so they had to go out again and re-grit and every salt and other thing and stuff like that. There were actually like, when I went down to work, there were a bunch of cars on the side of the roads towards my work because it's like a big giant hill to go over when I'm walking down to my work. They all couldn't make it up the hill. It was that bad that the
was
car
it like
literally
slipping, like the car slipping. Oh my god!
Literally, it was that bad. There were like a dozen abandoned cars down the road because like everyone just said fuck it, left their cars there and walked home pretty much because like how bad it was. Yeah. So
what is what does law enforcement do? They're just like, oh, okay,
nothing. They don't do shit.
There's only so much you can really do.
Yeah.
So like, do you I'm guessing that like UK cars don't have winter tires, right?
We can get them, but they're ridiculously expensive.
Yeah,
like they're really pricey all over here, which is like ridiculous. You can get like adapter things as well. You can get like these sprays that have like adhesive on them, which makes your tires a lot more grippy. But like, yeah, it's just
you guys got hills, like a lot of hilly places, right?
Yeah,
because like here in Toronto, Ontario, a lot of it is flat, and not like that. Like when it comes to winter, like we have like a giant army of like snow trucks that like that put like they salt the roads. Like that's why even during heavy snowfall, like within like 12 hours, the roads are practically clear and highways are, you know, back to full speed ahead. But I can't imagine some place that's not used to snow.
It's just one of those things where like we're shit at like dealing with it. Scotland is very good. Scotland has a bunch of like gritting machines and like snowplow machines. Whenever these things, Scotland are very good at dealing with this kind of shit because they used to it all the time. The England are just shit. They're just shit at dealing with like anything like this. They're just so damn bad. It's like, ridiculous.
You'd think that like with how you guys are experiencing a lot of different climates, like we're now getting less snow. Like we maybe had snow for about 2 days tops so far this winter until last night when we got dumped with a bunch of snow.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like you think that like places like the UK start doing more to like, all right, we need more snow trucks, we need more like more snow plows, more ways to like salt the roads. We don't need
snow plows because the highest the snow goes up to is like this one was like 3 to 4 inches of snow, which is not much.
You guys also need more buildings that have AC. Like AC needs to air conditioning needs to be more readily available because your summers are just getting hotter and hotter.
Oh yeah, they're bad, and like even opening windows now is not enough. So.
Interestingly enough, a lot of like old LA is like that. Like the older apartments in Hollywood and LA and stuff like that, they don't have AC. Like when I was shopping for an apartment a few years back, no, like it was an awesome apartment, looked great, but like no fucking AC. And like our summers hit the hundreds easy now.
Yeah.
Like,
and you guys have a dry heat or humid heat?
we're dry heat for the most part.
Okay.
It's like very dry. Although like it still hits, like it still sucks, like you're sweating but it's dry, right?
Yeah, but like once you're out of the sun, like it's easier to keep cool. That's why a lot of these buildings, because if you were dealing with like the humid heat that we get in the summers, where it's like once is like fucking like 90 degrees Fahrenheit, or like 35 36 degrees Celsius, for Dill.
Yeah.
Once you're in that heat, even in the shade, there is no relief, because it's like you're in a sauna. You can't breathe.
It's funny you bring this up. This up because I flew out to Florida because Hannah and Dustin got married, and we were like totally comfortable getting to the airport, going, getting on the plane, and then as soon as Pao and I got off the airport, out of the gate of the terminal, we were like, what the fuck? Because it literally
I'm melting.
It literally was like, it's literally like Satan fucking farted in Florida, and you just walk out and you're feeling it. Like,
yeah, that's probably the working title for the state name.
Satan's fart. It was so brutal. And then Florida is weird, dude. It like the day of Hannah's wedding, it poured rain like early morning, like 6 to like 7 in the morning. It just poured heavy ass rain. Like we're talking torrential fucking downpour, right? Mm-hmm. And then out of nowhere, before Hannah like walks down the aisle, dry.
Nice.
It's like, what the fuck is going on in this place?
Welcome. And that's similar to the UK. The UK's weather, I swear I've seen in one day, it was sunny, it was cloudy, it was raining, there was hail, and then it was windy.
Yeah, and then snows overnight.
And then snows overnight.
Snows overnight.
It's like one day.
Happy
it's
July.
like Minecraft in this freaking country half the time.
So, when I was in Florida, I was going to the storm. There was not a cloud in the sky. I get to the storm, and I had to stay in the store for a bit because torrential rain poured.
Right.
And then I go to leave the store, and then the clouds were gone, and it was so fucking humid as shit, man. It was gross. And by the time I get back to where I was staying at, which is my grandmother's timeshare, like the ground was all the water in the ground was just gone. I'm like, what the fuck happened? It's like it never rained.
That's what I'm saying. It was like straight up torrential downpour, and then out of nowhere, it was just like done. I was like, what is this place?
Yeah, Florida's on a planet of its own. It's Caleb from Elden Ring.
It's weird. It's just weird. Did you guys all have a good holiday?
Yeah. I mean, I worked, so like as good as I can get.
Fucking smug smile because Santa came down.
Smug. It's not smug.
It's a smug happiness. It's a happiness smug.
It's probably the kind of holiday I really needed. It was super busy, so I was very busy leading up to it. I had a lot going on with streams and trying to get things ready, and this was the first year I was actually able to get some Christmas presents for family.
Aww.
So I spent Christmas Eve at my friend's place, who is the daughter of the landlady that I live with. Which I did last year, and then on Christmas Day, I actually got to spend time with my parents. Now, the thing is, if you guys didn't know, in the last few years, I've had a bit of a weird relationship with my parents, because I'm not going to really get into it. I don't want to get into it, but I had a moment with my mother because I had like a lot of like just inner turmoil and anguish. And while it was great to see them, it was still just like I don't even know who these people are anymore. Except for this, when I finally had this moment with my mother that showed a lot of support for not just me, but my brother, which I'd been dying to hear for like the last like 10 to 15 years. And it just meant like it just made it the best Christmas for me. And she also was starting to see that all that stuff that my dad tries to just put in her head is just, you know, all bullshit, and it's just what I needed to hear. And then after all that, I spent Christmas night at my parents' place, at my grandmother's place. Then my parents were staying there, and then after that, I spent. There was 4 beds on 4 different nights, by the way.
Nice.
And then I spent the night at my brother's place the day after Christmas, and then came back home at like about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was super exhausted, but man, it was a good Christmas.
Good.
Not to dwell too much on the parent thing, but like, did you get like do like you and your mother now have like this moment of like clarity with each other now?
Yes, to the point where like my mother is planning on moving back to the city in March because okay, Eric, you were real with people, I'm gonna be real with people. My parents are homeless. They are currently living with my cousin because they have nowhere else to go. They are not able to get to work because, well, not has it been difficult. My dad does not want to look for work, but my mom's doing everything possible. And finally, she was working over the holiday. She's starting to get some income, but she's doing it to try and get back to the city. And unfortunately, well, actually, fortunately, I should say, she's got to leave my dad to do it. So when she comes in the city, I'll be able to see her a lot more, and I want to start building a good, long relationship with my mother that I haven't had in the last like 6-7 years.
Yeah,
it's kind of like
you're getting a doorway to progress progress the relationship or move on the relationship in some way, shape, or form. Like there's that door that's opening.
Yeah, that door is opening, and it kind of felt like your parent goes out the door, you don't see them for 6-7 years, and then finally they come home.
That's weird.
What it felt like.
Wild.
That's what it felt like to me.
Well, I'm glad you're getting
Good.
some kind of like clarity, or at least some kind of like gasp for air, and you're able to breathe in that whole situation. Like you're getting something, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because like you know, because my dad is just so fucking warped, and he's I hate to say this, but he's a homophobic and transphobic piece of shit. And I wanted to leave him behind.
Fair enough.
And I'm going to leave it at that.
It's hard because then, like I said, we won't dwell on it too much longer. But like, I think, you know, we're always taught to like, you know, look up to our parents because they have all the experience and they have all this stuff, right? Like our parents are supposed to be kind of be our guidance until we become adults.
Yeah.
But then I think a lot of times we forget like our parents are human beings just like anybody else. They can be good people. They can be shitty people. They can just not know what they were doing. Like,
yeah,
parents are human beings. Just like, you like, I've come to terms with a lot of shit because like my dad was a good dad, right? He was just a very strict and hard dad.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of the stuff he did kind of like fucked me up mentally for a long time. Same with, you know, some of the relationship I have with my mother messed me up for a long time. And now that I'm at that age where I was like, okay, I got to think about kids or something like that. Like what kind of father am I going to be? It becomes like this thing where it's like, I've come to terms and I've realized like, look, I am only a human being. I am going to fuck up something, you know. It's just like, and like I said, I have a good friend of mine that's the same age and he's got 2 kids and like he went through a lot of the same stuff. It's like hard upbringing from just a hard dad. And it comes like one of those things where it's like, yeah, dude, they're just human beings. And like the only thing you can do is like take the things you loved about the dad you had, take the things that you wish he did, and like smash them together. And that's how you should like go about your parenting.
Yeah. Well, with my mother, it's the thing, like a lot of it is just she's seeing because she's been around my dad a lot, and my dad is well, to put it one way, very manipulative and tries to force you to feel a certain way.
Yeah, I could totally see that. I get it.
Yeah, so like at least with if that is who you are, you may lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink it. But at the same time, though, I'm going to distance myself if I feel that it's just really harmful, and my mom's getting it now, and we've had conversations, and she likes to be held accountable because she wants to be a good person. She wants to be the kind of mother that that her kids want to look up to, and that's what I love. I wish my other parent had that thought, because he was dead naming my brother on Christmas, which I did not fucking appreciate. But it brought me and my mother closer together, and so either way, I'm happy.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, dude. Sometimes it takes a death in the family to bring people closer. As bad as it is, but moving on to some
funeral
more.
And a resurrection. On Christmas Day, Jesus Christ,
dude.
there we go.
The Lord has risen. Speaking of Christmas Day, apparently you gave Santa some good fucking loving, because Santa came down the tree and dropped you some good shit.
He came down my chimney and my asshole at this point.
Nice. Did someone say anal resurrection?
Anal resurrection.
Anal resurrection. So
did anyone just hear what Zeta said? Santa came down his chimney and down his ass crack. Let's just make that clear. Let's make sure that is clipped, because that was raunch. But
praise the ring. Anyway,
chat was my community was just an absolute they absolutely blew me away. I've been broken by my communities in the past, but the entire holiday, you guys just absolutely blew me away. So just thank you so very much. I'm still grateful for it. And
all right, did you get your coffee, by the way?
I currently have 120 cups of Keurig coffees. I got coffee up the wazoo.
I got him one of them for Christmas.
Yeah.
I was going to get him that freaking like mic booster thing, but then someone beat me to it, so I'm like, fuck. Coffee it is then.
Yeah. Oh, and I got a cool Majora's Mask blanket.
I got a really cool looking painting from my sister-in-law, and I put it...
Share.
Sharesies.
Pal cleaned up the house, or I cleaned up the house, and I forgot where I put it. Let me message Pal real quick and see if she knows where it's at. Oh, she's got it right here. What a queen. Okay, so this came from my sister-in-law, guys. I don't know how well you're going to see this, but this painting is fucking amazing.
God.
Oh, no, the lighting. It is literally Asian-inspired Mario Kart art.
That's cool.
Wow.
Isn't this fucking incredible?
That is fucking sick.
Yeah.
I'm in love with this painting.
I don't blame you. That is awesome.
Awesome. See, look at Angry Luigi right there.
Oh yeah, I see him right down there.
Yeah,
I see him.
And then see there's
I think I see Waluigi and Wario right in the middle as well.
Yeah, this painting is amazing. I opened this up and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Nice.
And you can't tell on the screen, but like it's actually like foil too. Like there's actual gold foil.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I fucking love this thing. It's gonna go right behind me in the office here. I haven't had a chance to hang it up yet.
Yeah. But
I love it. And then I've been
if you hang it in the bathroom, you're your dumps are gonna like take twice as long because you're gonna be looking at the painting.
Be amazed at the art I am looking at. But yeah, this thing's incredible.
I like to share.
Oh, Dill, share with us, Dill.
So,
Share.
my co-worker surprised me for Christmas when we were doing Secret Santa and got me a present. She got me this.
Oh, it's a light up sign.
It's a neon light up sign for a controller, which I'm going to eventually hang up, and it plugs in via like a USB. So
you should put it in the background behind you so that people
that's
can see it on
what
the
I'm
screen.
going to try and plan on doing. I just need to try and figure out cables and wires and stuff. That's really it.
You can get USB extensions for power.
Okay.
You can get USB extensions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you also need to check to see if it doesn't mess up with your lighting settings so much, because like there's like a really bright light behind you, like it could make your face look.
Well, my plan was to either put it above my fridge there, or put it like on the wall behind me. But I'm not sure about the wall behind me because that's where my bed is, and I don't want it falling on my face.
Or better yet, get yourself like a little snap clip on your headphones and just have the light just from your headphones.
I mean, these headphones are getting quite worn down. I don't think I want to try and make them any worse.
Yeah, it's just like be so heavy your headphones.
My head's about to explode. Too much gaming power.
I had
your head just sets on fire.
I went on like a little 3D printing spree, and I printed like 3D printed gifts for my brother and my sister-in-law. Somebody had designed a miniature GameCube. And the top comes off, and you can put like there was an insert I printed that holds his SD cards because he does concert photography. Cool. So like it's like I wish I took a picture of it because I'm really fucking proud of it. You take the top off. It's a GameCube. It looks like a little mini GameCube, and you take the top off, and then there's like a little insert that you sort all your SD cards in. And then
cool.
The guy also designed a couple different inserts where you can put like 3DS cartridges, Switch cartridges, and you could store them in this little GameCube box.
Nice.
And then I 3D printed a cat that looks like my sister-in-law's cat, and it holds your eyeglasses. Like you can like put them on the table or whatever.
Like imagine your sister-in-law's cat just like, what is this? Why is there another cat in the building?
Yeah, it's really. I wish I took pictures of this stuff. I was pretty proud of it, but yeah, I got this really sweet Mario painting. I did get from Pal, got me the little like SD card, like USB hub thing for the Stream Deck, the hub. And like, I'm really excited about it because now I have an SD card holder on my desk, and my desk is a lot cleaner now. I don't have all these cables and stuff running around, but all in all, it was a good year. It was, we did Christmas at my house this year. So, cause I had the new place. So like we did Christmas at my house. It was nice to have the family around.
Oh yeah, I remember because I messaged you Merry Christmas, and you were like, "Yeah, the family's coming over, so no pressure."
Yeah, and I was like, Pal was like all nervous. She was doing the whole cleanup thing, like you like when you get your own place, and then like you're like, it's weird. You become like this adult where you're like, "Oh shit, people are coming over. I need to make sure every nook and cranny is like clean."
Yeah,
but yep.
So, Zenith, you have this PlayStation 5 now. What are we going to play on this PlayStation 5?
Elden Ring Night Rain.
So, next week, I'm going to be playing Demon Souls for the PlayStation 5.
Oh.
I start my playthrough of it.
I am going to be there day one. Fuck me, yes.
Wow.
And then I'll eventually do some Elden Ring on it.
Yes.
Where I'll be doing a challenge where every time I die, I lose all the items that I currently have equipped.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I have Sonic playthrough. I have Sonic and Shadow Generations playthrough coming up as well.
Yes, Shadow Generations.
And I have to play. Yes. And I also want to get Red Dead Redemption 2 for it.
Nice.
I think you can get the first one as well on PS5 now too.
It's stupid overpriced. I looked.
It is. It is super overpriced, but I think you can get that. So wait for a sale.
I think it's on. I think 2 is on sale right now, low key. Well, I don't know about Canada, but
yeah, I was trying to look for like an actual physical copy, but the thing is, because like I have like some Drake credit left over, but I couldn't find it in the store.
Ah, shit.
Couldn't find Sonic. Also, I was losing my mind because I have to play Silent Hill. The thing is, though, I thought that it was Silent Hill for the PlayStation 5 when I didn't realize that that they have a remake for Silent Hill 2, but not for Silent Hill 1. So
No.
That's what Pal got me for Christmas too. She got me the Silent Hill 2 remake, which is on my list to play here.
Nice.
So I got to go.
Yeah.
I'll check that out this year. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad we're going to talk about Astro Bot. Also, for those that did not know, if you want, you can wish Pal happy belated birthday in the chat here. Her birthday was on 6th.
I already wished her birthday multiple times.
You better wish her happy belated birthday or you're banned.
Yes.
Yeah, send Pal Batter Panda, put at Batter Panda, and you better all send happy birthday wishes in the chat because Pal does a lot.
She leaked that it was her birthday, and I'm like, oh, well, it's this day in the UK, so happy birthday from the UK.
For her birthday, I rebuilt her keyboard. I changed it to like loud clicky switches, like that clack 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 clack, and then I put like rainbow colored, like pink and purple, like rainbow colored keycaps on it. So that was her birthday gift.
You need to get those keycaps or the keyboard key buttons where it's the ducks, where every single time you press it just makes duck noises.
Nice. I got to do that.
And then someone out just typing, and it's just quack 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 quack.
Have you seen that TikTok? So fast, but no, I need to watch that.
Yeah, it's great.
I'll watch it before it's banned.
Oh yes.
Okay. Let's get into video games. Unless anyone has any holiday stuff you did off the break, if you want to share it here while I get the doc up, feel free now. But we're gonna segue.
I went to a local Twitch meetup.
Ooh, same.
Yeah.
Is it one of the official ones, or is it just like one of the community?
Officially licensed by Twitch through a third party, basically. That like it's also a Twitch streamer. Basically, he organizes all this stuff for like the area apparently. So like there was a local one that was literally a bus ride and a walk, and I was there. So like
nice. Yeah. I did a lot of the LA ones when they had him here. This was all like pre-pandemic, and they were always a lot of fun.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun too. I got there. It was in an arcade, like a local arcade place, where it's just like one of the biggest ones in Europe. It was a lot of fun. There was 4 floors of different like various arcade things we can do. They were all in like a meetup place basically, where there was a lot of chairs, drinks, and they were just live. It was all live streamed. And I actually met a few friends there that I've known for quite a long time on the platform too. That's cool. I don't know if you know. Ryan was taken.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if you know him. Yep, I've met him for the first time there ever. After knowing him for about 7 years at that point. And I also met another person called Bearboo as well, who I've known for a few years too, who was there too. And I met some new people as well that I've like followed, and we've all followed each other and hang out and whatnot. And it's cool.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Which one did you go to, Zenith? Quebec, Toronto.
Yeah. So my Twitch meetup was actually at the Scotiabank Arena, which is where the Toronto Raptors and the Toronto Maple Leafs play.
Okay.
So basically, after meeting there, and I knew like only 2 people there, I got to go out on the basketball court because the basketball court was set up there, and I actually got to shoot some hoops. And I gotta say, that day was a very stark reminder that I'm 37. Because my body was aching for 3 days. I mean,
nice.
It wasn't bad. It's just, bro, I was using muscles I haven't used in such a long time.
Fucking dude, wait till you start waking up with the fucking back pain. You're like, why does my back hurt?
That was me for the last 2 or 3 days. Why my back hurt? Oh yeah, I remember why my back hurts.
I did not get to go to a Twitch meetup, but gentlemen, I think I may have found my new place. So let me tell you about it. It's a beautiful place in LA. It's called Revenge of Pinball.
Oh.
Now, this place their primary thing is they are a pinball arcade.
Uh-huh.
So they have nothing but like old school and new school pinball machines, right? But it also doubles as a comic book shop.
Ooh.
And in the back area, they have a bar where you can buy beers and all that stuff, right? But they also sell Pokemon cards, Magic cards, the Disney Lorcana one, and they have tables where you can drink beers and play games.
That's cool.
and it's punk rock music all day over the stereo.
Eric, you take me to this place in October.
Okay, we'll go. We'll go.
That reminds me. So I might be going to TwitchCon this upcoming year because Papa Valorant was nice and kind to me.
Oh.
Papa who?
Papa Valorant.
If you remember, Eric, during I think the week plus between Christmas and New Year, Valorant were doing an extra gifted subs, basically, for like every 5 subs that were gifted. Yeah.
Well, you will come early and you shall sleep here.
Yeah.
All right. I will.
We'll
you and Dill will have to share the sofa bed. I don't know how well that's going to go, but...
Yeah, we'll spoon.
All right. Dibs on Big Spoon.
We'll spoon. I'm going to walk out into the living room and just...
5'6". I am Big Spoon all the way.
I'm going to walk into the living room and see Zenith and Dill spooning and not like on purpose or just asleep.
You know what? It's probably best that I'm Little Spoon because, you know, I need the extra, I don't want anyone to be, in front of me when I'm sleeping. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Don't want to be like nightly erection. Oh, shit, that's still.
All right. So you guys come in October. We'll have to get Zenith over to Super Mario World, and then we'll go play pinball at.
Yep.
No, Morgan, not that.
Oh, yes. Oh, Dill's going to receive all the wet ones.
Oh, I fart too, mate. Don't be worried about it.
Yeah, you'll have a fart off.
Jesus Christ! I'll put the.
You're gonna have to fumigate your couch after we visit Eric.
Yeah, Eric. It's gonna be like that scene from Breaking Bad where they're like cooking meth in someone's house, but you have to wear the hazmat suit.
Oh, hi, pal.
Pal's here. She's scared. She's wondering what the fuck's gonna happen to her apartment.
Happy belated.
Yeah, what's gonna happen? Oh my god. He's gonna poke boner into Dill's butt cheeks.
Why am I feeling something in my butt? What the hell's going on?
Just shake it off, don't just shake it off. But yeah, we'll go to Super Mario World. We'll go play pinball, and then we'll have beers and play Pokemon and Magic cards. Also,
yes,
I do want to do a special shout out here. I also found another place over the holiday, which is called. I'm getting the store name again because I forgot off the top of my. Okay, I want to do a special shout out to Burden of Proof in South Pasadena, California. They are a place that specifically deals in non-alcoholic beverages.
Oh,
but
good.
It acts almost like it acts like a liquor store / general store, but it's all non-alcoholic.
Cool.
So non-alcohol, their non-alcoholic beer selection, fantastic. They have non-alcoholic tequilas and bourbons and stuff too.
Interesting.
Okay.
And they do tastings and everything.
We at my work are doing like zero, because a lot of people do dry January in the UK where like after the holiday season they just don't drink at all and just alcohol free stuff and everything like that.
Yeah,
we're doing at the moment we're doing things where we're selling like alcohol free Guinness, alcohol free
Heineken I think is one of them.
Heineken, stuff like that, and also alcohol free gins and rum.
Yeah. It's really, really cool. And let me tell you, this place has been kind of a savior because one, it kind of like cures that itch and I don't get the effects of it. And two, like there are people there that are purchasing that are kind of like in the same boat you are. They're either trying to drink less or they're, recovering and they're trying to not drink alcohol, period, or whatever. And like the couple that owns that place too, fantastic people.
Good.
Fantastic local store owner type deal. They're very supportive of and they provide great customer service. They do recommendations. They do tasting. So like if you want to taste a bunch of different non-alcoholic bourbons, you can and stuff. But that is burdenofproof.com. Unbelievable fucking place. Pow and I were like blown away by like what the options were. I did not know. I knew non-alcoholic beer existed, but I did not know that non-alcoholic like spirits existed. Which really fucking cool. And it's been a huge savior for me because those of you that don't know, I try not to drink anymore and I've been like semi-sober. I just try to drink a lot less, and it's helped a lot. So kudos to them. All right, let's go. Enough to chit chat. Let's get to the video games. Here we go.
Oh my God, Dill, your list.
Sorry. I mean,
don't worry. Dill is not going to get to talk about all of these because
it's also more than that, but like I'm not going to go into all of it.
We only have so much time to talk here. Let's see here. So, I do want to talk about Marvel Rivals because Marvel Rivals has officially gone live.
It has, yes.
Have you played it, Zenith, yet?
No,
it is free to
I haven't
play.
had a chance.
Okay.
It's free to play, and it's very fun. You know what it reminds you of, Eric? It reminds you of when Overwatch first released for the first time.
I was just going to say. So Marvel
It
Rivals,
really does.
Marvel Watch. That's what I call it.
Marvel Watch.
Marvel
I like it. Marvel Watch. What was Overwatch's thing called? Was it? It's not PvP, was it? It was a 5-on-5 PvP, right? That was the description.
Yeah, that was the description.
Okay, so Marvel Rivals is basically an online multiplayer 5v5 PvP that uses the Marvel license. So you can play as all your favorite, not all your favorite Marvel characters, but you can play as some of your favorite Marvel characters. You can play as Captain America, Spider-Man, Venom, Punisher, Penny Parker, the Hulk, and
most recently, the Fantastic Four also been added to the new season.
The Fantastic Four has been added. The amount of licensing that they've got for this game so far has been like outstanding. And I know I touched on it when the demo, or not demo, but the beta went live, but I've played it a little bit more since it went live. It does. Dill's right. It feels like a lot of old school Overwatch 1 when Overwatch 1 launched.
Yeah. But minus the toxicity. I've not seen a lot of toxicity in that game at all from what the game.
The only toxicity is just the fun kind of toxicity where you just eat everyone, including your teammates, as Jeff, and just like purposely get everyone killed for the lulz, for the memes.
My name's Jeff.
It's been a lot of fun. I will say I think it's too much like Overwatch. Like it's almost like a blatant ripoff of Overwatch.
I mean, to be fair,
Blizzard gonna suck my nuts anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Sucking Z nuts. But it's a lot of the artwork and the scenery and everything. The backgrounds look like they would have just been straight up ripped off from Blizzard.
The artwork's so beautiful in that game. Holy moly!
It's very
detailing
colorful
on the characters as well is like insanely well done.
You really worked hard on Ben's bulge.
Yep. They really worked hard on all those
clearly
asses
they
as
were
well.
appealing to you because you were looking.
Christ.
You were looking very hard.
Have you seen some of those butts, Eric? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to look.
There was someone that's people were saying that the reason why they designed the characters in the way because apparently Overwatch got popular because of all the porn that exists for Overwatch. And Marvel and the artist team behind Marvel Rivals are like, yeah, we should definitely do this in a way to encourage people to make more porn of this to make our game popular.
I'm not kidding you as well. When Marvel Rivals first launched, it took data miners 30 hours. 30 hours to get the models. And then they published them online for free. He just started, he basically just initiated Project like Guna Marvel style.
Yeah,
what's the rule again?
As in Rule 34.
Rule 34. The fastest thing in the universe. Rule 34 artists.
Yeah, Squirrel Girl's the only one here that doesn't have a whole bunch of nuts.
I don't want to see Rocket. I don't want to see Rocket Raccoon in that shape or form. I don't need to see that.
Tell me more. Damie, play Marvel Rivals. That's all you have to do.
So we should actually be serious about this here. So it is free to play. The only thing you're paying for is cosmetic, as far as I can tell. Some of these prices are expensive. It's like $25 for a skin pack with a bunch of different suits, and they're doing. They know exactly who they're catering to this game here, right? You could go buy
all platforms. They've already made $100 million from the new season alone. Yeah, from all the platforms alone combined. Yeah. So the money.
So like you can go buy like I noticed they had like I think it's like the Spider-Man No Way Home suit and all that kind of stuff. Like you can buy
they
like
got all the MCU stuff in the shop.
yeah, the MCU stuff is in there, and it's going. But the gameplay seems to be a lot better than when I was doing the beta. They seem to have added enough more content there to where it doesn't quite feel like boring and repetitive.
Yeah.
I got my first MVP last night. Thank you.
Dude, I got a 10 kill streak my first play.
Nice.
Yeah. With Groot.
Some of the stuff seems kind of weird though, where it's like, why is Punisher a tank? Because, or like, why is Punisher like Torbjorn?
I don't know.
Like Punisher's like Torbjorn or whatever, however you say his name, where he has a turret. Yeah, he has the turret, and I literally just mowed down everybody with the turret.
I mean, he could also turn into a freaking like semi-mech suit, and then has like freaking like Gatling guns on him and just shoots.
That's
everything.
Penny Parker, right?
No, that is Punisher. His ult.
Oh, that's right, the ult. Yeah, you can do like he turns into like this mech suit and just like blast everybody, right?
Penny Parker, I've not tried yet. I've tried a handful of them. My favorite one out of all of them that I tried so far is Hawkeye.
Okay, that's like is it like the Hanzo where it's just straight
literally the straight up Hanzo, but I feel like his controls are quite a lot smoother compared to Hanzo, honestly.
I thought the Punisher was going to be like Soldier 76. Like I thought that was just a straight 1-for-1, right? But he has a turret and all this stuff, which is kind of interesting. It makes Zenith, get on the game and play with us.
Torbjorn combo. Yeah, I think it is cross-platform as well. So
yeah, Zenith has no excuses.
Zenith, you can join us if you're on PS5.
He has no excuses anymore. Zenith's whole like, guys, I can't play that game anymore. It does not apply anymore.
It doesn't apply. Well, you got PS5, mate. You can do whatever.
He's got a PS5 now. He can play.
You are open to more things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your world has been open, and now I can send you way more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did you like my podcast title suggestion, by the way?
Where'd you put it?
No, you're gonna have to scroll up a little bit.
A little bit more.
Oh, more Marvel Watch? Is that what we're doing here? No.
Nope.
No. Marvel Rule 34, but it's Venom and Rocket Raccoon when it's censored. Jesus
I'll have to find it.
Working
Copy and paste it into live chat for me, please.
All right.
Because I gotta scroll and look for this.
Morgan, do it for me. I'm lazy.
Yeah, Morgan, take care of that for us, please, por favor. It is very much like Overwatch. It plays like Overwatch. It feels like Overwatch. It's got the same fun factor as the old school. Why you so nasty? Okay, on it. That sounded dirty.
As soon as Zen says do it, she's like, "Oh my, okay, boss, I'm on it now."
Yeah, si senor. But it's a little copycat, but it's definitely fun. It is cross-platform as far as I can tell. I believe I saw an Xbox person in my party last night.
I saw an Xbox and a PlayStation person in my party.
Okay, cool. So it is cross-platform.
Xboxes? What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's Game Pass now, gents.
Game Pass.
This is Xbox. Isn't that their ad campaign? This is Xbox.
Game Pass.
But yeah, it's free to play. None of the stuff is pay to win. It's all cosmetics that you're paying for. And is there some kind of like earning system where you can earn the currency?
So the battle pass that's on it, basically, the way that they have it to work in is that you have to earn this currency called chromo stones or anything like that. The more of those you earn as you play, the more unlocks in the battle pass for you, pretty much, that you can then use to purchase. So it's not like a level system. It's like a straight up how much currency you can get in order to unlock everything there, basically.
So you're straight up paying for what's it called? You're straight up paying for these cosmetics, or you're paying for a battle pass to earn them.
Well, the battle pass, as far as I'm concerned, the currency of the battle pass, I haven't seen any way beyond to get it other than just paying like $10 to like get the battle pass, basically.
Okay, so most of it to get the content you want, to get the extras, you're paying.
Yeah, but there are achievements where you can get certain currency as well for free by just completing the achievements. Okay,
cool. So there is a way to earn the currency to to collect
for like certain currencies, or you can get certain like items and skins and everything like that. Basically, you can like earn currency and then spend it however you want. Okay, but it's not a lot. That's how I can gather.
Cool, that works. All right, Zenith can join us for Marvel Rivals. You can, I think you can. PS5 takes mouse and keyboard now too.
Pretty sure it does. Yeah.
So join us.
Join us.
Okay. So that's Marvel Rivals. It's on all your major platforms, free to play, Steam, Xbox, PlayStation. No Nintendo. I'm sorry, I take that back. No Nintendo.
Nintendo. I feel like if you try run that on Nintendo, it'll blow up.
That's okay.
Because like
didn't they get Overwatch on the Switch?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think they did.
Like, when I tried to stream Marvel Rivals, it was frame central. Like OBS did not like Marvel Rivals one bit. Like, my computer played it fine. OBS was just like,
guys, your mind's going to be blown. You can get Overwatch 2 on Nintendo Switch.
Shit.
Jesus, man.
Does someone got gameplay or what that looks like? I assume it's like a freaking, I don't know, a blob going across the map.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's someone just destroying people on a Nintendo Switch in Overwatch.
Or people like boot it up and the graphics just looks like you're playing Superman 64.
Even though it was a time bomb. Just
Cyberpunk on PS4 at launch.
Oh my god,
I got as a Christmas gift, sorry, back on that topic, I got Cyberpunk 2077 as a Christmas gift off one of my friends.
Okay. Nice.
So I'm going to be playing that in the future.
From what I understand, they fixed a lot of the issues with that
They
game.
did, and apparently the DLC will make me cry. That's what I've been told. Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for that. Oh, I got a question for you guys. Which Harry Potter game do I need to get the PS1 like Hagrid meme?
I think that was the first ever game.
If anyone in the chat can tell me, I need to know
like
which
that was the
PS1
first ever one.
Whichever PlayStation Harry Potter game has the Hagrid meme, I need to know so I can play it. It's on my list to play with Sonic 06, which I still have not obtained a copy yet. Okay. Let's see what else Dill's got on the docket here. So, Dill has played Marvel Rivals.
Sorry, it's literally the first ever one, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Okay, cool.
That is the
PS1.
one. There you go.
Okay,
so
I got it.
Yeah,
we're gonna get that in. We're gonna give that a shot. Is Zenith looking up what the meme is?
No, I'm just looking at the list. It's just currently it's hidden behind. Otherwise, my face is just like pale as fuck.
That's okay. It's okay. That's that's your glamour shot.
Your complexion.
Zenith's old enough from this era. Remember when like kids in high school were getting their glamour shots like at the mall, and then it was all like bright and washed out, and they had like stars in the background and stuff? Were you around for that era?
Yes. That sigh was like
the sound of disgust in his voice. He's like, ugh.
Yep.
Ugh. That was
not much different than getting your picture taken with Mall Santa.
Mall Santa. I haven't had one of those in a good few years. All right. Let's see here. Let's go and let's do some stuff. Oh, Rise of the Tomb Raider. Dill's got some Rise of the Tomb Raider.
I got it. I got some money for my Christmas, so I decided to splurge and got the entire trilogy of like all the games for the Square Enix ones for like 10 quid.
Nice,
including all the DLC.
Aren't they fucking fantastic? Aren't they great games?
The first one is fantastic, and I've played it a dozen times. But it's on PC. I don't know what setting I did. There was a lot of bugs.
Oh no!
There was some bugs that will literally stop me from entering certain areas, so I had to like refresh. And then there was an animation bug where like the animals wouldn't run properly, so they would just slowly glide over, like motionless. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
What's actually funny is I actually know one of the devs for Tomb Raider 2. Yeah. Or sorry, what is it? Rise of the Tomb Raider?
Rise of the Tomb Raider.
And I know I'm not sure like if it was like his fault, but I do know he was not there for the third game.
Okay, that's fair. Well, yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider though is a big improvement from the first one for sure in terms of graphics and how well it plays for sure. Like, and this is my third playthrough Rise of the Tomb Raider, technically. So I'm trying to 100% it all, basically, including DLCs.
The first game's fantastic. I love the first game.
It is.
The second one, I was it's performance wise and stuff. It's a huge improvement.
Yes,
but and graphics wise, but like it didn't stick with me as much as the first one did.
I think the villain for the second game is still pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's really good. The DLCs, I've played the first one. That was pretty spooky, I will say. At first. But then after a while, you realize, oh, no, it's just, in your head and dead.
That is Rise of the Tomb Raider. That is on all your major platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam.
Everything.
No Switch
Maybe
on that
Nintendo.
No Nintendo on that one.
You never know.
Never know. But great games. Those are the Square Enix versions of Tomb Raider. And then let's see. Dill, you could take your pick here. Do you want to talk Yakuza or do you want to talk Jump King New Babe Plus?
Yakuza all the way. Yakuza.
Okay, what do we love about Yakuza 0?
We all familiar with Yakuza, right? The Yakuza games. We've all seen the trailers. We've all seen the wackiness of it. Yakuza 0 was released like 2016, so it's actually quite like midway through the Yakuza series as like a prequel story to the entire series, basically, and is the origin of the two main characters, Kiryu and Majima, and I'm only about 5 chapters in so far, and not right from the first few hours alone, you can see the wackiness from Yakuza is already there. Like from the first few hours, and this game is mini games galore. Okay. I'm talking like I went from doing karaoke to bowling to disco to freaking going to call girls to these like videotape store which has like softcore porn on it.
Oh.
And then all the way back to kicking like Yakuza butt as well. All in the space of one game. And I was in the space of like the first like 10, 15 hours of playing it. And now we're like 20 hours in, and now I'm starting up a business in there as well. Now it's
Animal Crossing.
Literally, like I'm starting to buy up property now as I got to the next chapter. So now I'm in business. It's insane. The voice acting as well. There's no dub for it, so it's like all in Japanese with like subtitles. The voice acting is pretty good, honestly. I will say the voice acting is really damn good for the reactions and stuff. And yeah, this is also before, apparently I've been told this is before Majima, one of the characters, goes unhinged, and I'm like, he's not already unhinged? He's not already unhinged at this point?
These are this is the one that's like, this is like they have like the Like a Dragon and all those games, right?
So
I think they're Sega RPGs.
It went from Yakuza 0 to Yakuza 6. Something happens at the end of Yakuza 6 where it's no longer Yakuza and they change it to Like a Dragon. That's when it kind of like changes. So it's still Yakuza, but it's no longer titled Yakuza because they're no longer Yakuza members as far as I'm aware from that
timeline.
point.
The timeline has given Zenith a headache.
No. I just got stuff in my eye and I'm trying to get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm having a lot of fun. I was actually going to play something else, but then I have a redemption in my channel where you can make me change my game to whatever game of your choice that I have installed. And one of my buddies wanted to really play Yakuza 0 so badly because he loves the game so much. So he redeemed it in my channel. And then that's why I started playing Yakuza 0. Because like, he was just like, you're playing it now. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. From what I understand, these are like long haul RPGs. Like they're long. Yeah.
Yeah. Like minimum beating it takes you 31 hours. And then like extras, it's like double that for like Yakuza 0 alone. And then, as I said, this game is mini games galore, but they're all pretty fun, honestly. The only one I didn't really like was the poker one because it uses can't remember the name of the game. It uses those like tiles, those like tiles with like numbers and everything like that, and like symbols on and stuff like that. You have to like try and stack them.
Like the tactics style games. Okay.
That one I can't get my head around. So that's the only one I'm struggling with. But like the disco is fun. The bowling one was interesting because it felt like Wii bowling. But then you talk to the cashier and the cashier she says that like bowling is her fetish, and that made me go, what? It made me do a double take. I was like, chat, am I reading that correctly?
Jesus, bowling is my fetish.
Yes.
That sounds like episode title worthy.
Yes.
She just wants to be plugged like a bowling ball. That's fine.
Wow.
Yeah, with like freaking Kiru just like holding the bowling ball.
I can just say I miss these dirty conversations.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're back. It was a long break.
But if you do play Yakuza games, I recommend them. They are a lot of fun, but you're in for a long haul because I think there are about 8 in total in the mainline series. 9 if you include the prequel. I think the next one's coming out, which is like maybe a pirate themed one.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Pirates.
I've literally seen a gameplay. It literally looks like Assassin's Creed Black Flag in Yakuza world. I'm not joking. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. This game series has spawned so many things, and it's just like, whoa. But yeah, it's Yakuza 0. It was fun. It's fun. I'm going to continue playing it and see how far I can get into it and see how long it takes me to beat.
Well, I have the Like a Dragon one.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Like a Dragon one.
You can play all of them via the Game Pass except for the most recent ones.
Really?
Yes. That's how I'm playing Yakuza 0 right now.
I got to try the Game Pass thing again.
Yeah.
It's like I don't need another subscription, guys.
Adobe
is already butt plugging me, dude. Adobe is like raising the price
still
of the
using
monthly,
Adobe?
The monthly like subscription thing. They're raising the price.
Yeah,
again.
And then they're like, and then they're like, if you want to keep the price the same, well, I use it for Photoshop and Lightroom for the photography stuff.
Why don't you use GIMP?
Okay, I'll be honest.
Go on.
This is one of those things where it's like you use one for so long that learning a new one.
Do I have to send you a video right now?
Please don't tell me it's like Rule 34, but it's GIMP. No, I don't want to know.
It's like you've been driving a car all your life, and then suddenly someone puts you in like a fucking tractor and like, here, drive with this.
Right. The fuck? So like switching from Premiere to DaVinci was a little bit easier, right? Because those concepts are for the most part the same. There's a timeline, et cetera, et cetera. From what I understand, GIMP has gotten a lot better. Like there's layering and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think there is a free version. I don't think there is a free alternative to what Lightroom does. Like Lightroom is more the key to the whole thing.
I've sent you a video of someone who has talked about this himself and has found great alternatives for a lot of things that he uses because he does animations and everything like that. So he does use things like Lightroom and stuff. So
okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Well, anyway, the problem with Adobe is they're raising the price, and then if I want to keep the rate I'm at, I have to switch to a year, like pay a year in advance, like pay by the year.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, God damn it, bastard. So like, I'm going to go pay for the year because I just don't have time to learn a new thing. And I will investigate this video and I will start looking at alternatives, which I'm not opposed to doing. I may like start looking at alternatives.
Literally, I cut Adobe off halfway through, I think, 2024 and switched to DaVinci Resolve and using GIMP for my my thumbnails full time. Yeah. Don't miss it. Never look back.
The price Adobe charges for Premiere is absurd.
Yeah, look at that right there. Clip Studio Paint right there. That's an alternative right there that James Lee uses.
Clip Studio Paint.
Yeah.
Zenith, you use some weird obscure one too, right? Like for your editing?
So I have a copy of Adobe Photoshop from 2004, and it works just fine. I never have to pay $1 for it.
There you go.
It runs on like Windows XP.
It's like held together by like fucking tape and straw, but it works just fine for me.
Adobe will be on your location very soon.
Well, they gave it away for free like years ago. I think it was like the CS2 or something that they gave away for free. So
it's 6.0.
Oh my God, it's not even CS2? They gave CS2 away for free. They gave CS2 away for free. It's okay. Zenith just like, no, but you're using some like random video one too, right? Like it's like
so mine is Filmorum, which actually has improved its quality, because that also requires a subscription. Like it's not nearly as much as Adobe's.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, though, back when it first came out, when it was called Wondershare, so I got a lifetime license for $50, and I am one of the small handful of people that doesn't have to pay for the subscription because they have to honor my my lifelong license.
Good.
So motherfuckers, take that. I ain't paying for shit. Fuck subscriptions.
It sucks.
The only subscription that I do pay for, though, is Amazon Prime. But here's the thing.
Same.
I actually tried to call them to cancel because apparently they're charging me for the American version of pricing of Amazon, not the Canadian version. So they not only did they not refund me, I still have my subscription, and the only reason why I haven't canceled it is because whoops, I've been watching things on Amazon Prime again.
Oh,
there you go. There you
go.
go.
I guess.
Did you watch the secret levels? Those video game like shorts?
I've not yet.
Oh, go on Amazon Prime and look up secret levels. They're like these.
I heard
weird,
the Warhammer one is really good.
There's like these animated shorts, like 3D animated shorts, and they're based off different games.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So like there's a Dungeons and Dragons episode, there's a Pac-Man episode, a Mega Man episode. This is the show that they did a Concord episode and then they canned Concord like right after.
Funny. That was hilarious.
There's the Pac-Man one is fucking nuts. It's like
I've seen images like clips from the Pac-Man one. That one's insane.
They're all dark, gloomy, like weird Twilight Zone-y type of content, but it's really cool. It's all video game based.
I did see that apparently they went to Microsoft and asked if they could do a Doom and a Halo one, and Microsoft said no.
Well, Microsoft is stupid.
Yes, I agree. A Doom one especially. Holy shit, that would slap.
Yeah, I want to watch a Doom one. I want to see the weird like capitalism version of Animal Crossing. Like I really want to see some fucking capitalistic dystopian episode with Animal Crossing.
Get Revolution done. Holy shit.
Seriously. Like Tom Nook is just this lone shark.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But go watch Secret Levels. It's on Amazon Prime. Zenith, go watch Secret Levels.
Yeah, Tom Nook, but it's The Godfather.
Yeah.
Oh,
or like he's like he's like the Donald Trump version of Biff from Back to the Future.
Oh yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah. But okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna switch over to Zenith here. Zenith is working on the Wizardry remake. I saw clips of this, and I'm like, I've never played Wizardry.
So, if you don't know Wizardry, it is one of the oldest RPGs. Like I'm talking about, like playing on like Apple II.
Oh,
Jesus!
Back where they didn't have graphics, it was just back then. It was just black and white. Almost looked like Pong, but you had to like traverse the dungeon and try and defeat monsters.
The thing is, text-based ones.
Yeah, it was a text-based RPG.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I'm playing the remake, and for about a year last year, I was doing. I built a Dungeons and Dragons inspired campaign that was based off of one of the older games, but for the Super Nintendo. And I came up with quests, like a system that kind of like allow people to try and keep their characters because it's got permadeath. And so we managed to complete it, but now we're playing on the remake, and this one is like 3 times harder.
Like I'm looking at it here. This is the proving grounds of Mad Overlord, right?
Yeah. I've had at least 6 party wipes.
Oh shit.
And I've lost characters for good, and I'm building my next RPG campaign, which is going to be going live next month, and I can't wait to see how people react to what they're in store for, because if I'm in agony, I can only imagine how much worse it's going to be, chat, because I allow them to hop on call and work together, put their minds together, and try and navigate not only the maze, but also try and solve puzzles and figure out how to combat enemies. And if I'm struggling with it, as someone that's been playing this game since he was a kid, I can only imagine what chat's going to go through.
I just want to know how many times Lee will die in this run.
Well, I can't wait for that, because so Erik, to explain that joke, so my brother had a character that was in Morgan and Davey's party, and they got him killed like 9 or 10 times, and they had to spend a decent amount of real money in order to keep him alive.
You had to spend money to keep him alive?
Yep.
Yeah,
I was.
Because I have a system where I will allow you to reload your save state, or either gifted subs, bits, or tips. And they have to do it twice to save him from permadeath. So
I like how the remake is actually in color. Like went from like a
color.
They went from a black and white version of the game to in color remade.
That's cool.
Oh, and another cool thing is you get to make your own character portrait, like custom character portrait, so everyone gets to actually make who they want to look like.
Oh, that's cool.
So everyone's gonna have options to where I can either make it their portraits in RPG Maker, make it anime style. If they want to use their own face or their avatars, they're welcome to. I won't even care if they want to use like AI. I mean, I prefer people to you know, get a real artist, but you know, if that is what you want to look like, you know, I'm not going to object to it. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
This looks cool. I like how they kind of took like some of the. I'm looking at the Steam page now. I like how it has the old school like black and white interface kind of overlaid on the modern interface. It's kind of sitting in the corner there, and it looks really cool.
Yeah, it's built on top of the original game. And then one last thing is I've been playing this practically every single night. I'm trying to wrap up my playthrough of it, but it's kind of hard when I keep having party wipes and having to lose characters. But so what I've done is I'm coming up with my own quests to reward people for going out of their way and fulfilling these requirements. And so far, I've come up with about like 50 or 60. Hold on, let me see. I'll get an exact number for you guys. Because so like these are all quests that I came up with for myself. I've added. The document would actually load. Oh, wait a minute. I've come up with about 65 quests.
Jesus.
All on my own.
That's a lot of quests.
So I put tons of work, and it's why I've been so busy.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Like and being up until like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., trying to come up with this stuff.
Banging your head just thinking, why? Boom, this.
Yeah, what? Zenith's up when I get up to go to the gym. I'm like, sir, it's 5:45 in the morning. What are you doing?
Is that explaining why sometimes when I message Morgan, she like as soon as I wake up, she immediately replies, and I'm like,
"Yep,
it's 3 in the morning for you, Morgan. Go to bed."
Yeah,
I've showered her a few times.
You guys ever since I started playing this, I've been going to bed about like 5 a.m. in the morning because I'm trying to get this ready for next month.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I don't relax. I was binging Walking Dead, but I put it on pause until I finish this fucking thing.
Is that the thing you have just in the background for like background noise, The Walking Dead?
Nope. This needs my full attention because otherwise I will get killed.
Damn. Yeah. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
What season are you up to?
I left at about halfway through season 8.
God damn.
So you're not on easy street then?
Yeah.
All right, that is the Wizardry remake. That is, according to Steam here, it is. Oh, I lost the page.
£35.
Thank you.
No, £30, which is $35.
Yeah, $34.99 over on Steam, or you can get some like huge bundle pack with a bunch of other games for $93. But no, $34.99. That is on Steam, and I'm assuming it's on all the other major platforms too. All right. You are doing also a Final Fantasy X randomizer.
Yep.
How do you find these? Like, how do you find all these random randomizers?
There's actually like a big list of all the randomizers out there, and I had my eye on this one. I heard of someone doing it, and I decided to subject myself to it, and it's been fun. Have you ever played Final Fantasy X?
10 is not one I have played, I will admit.
Same, not played it either.
So that's Titus,
one of
right?
the characters.
Yes.
Yeah, Titus. So the thing is, my randomizer has been so weird because your character that's supposed to have like the most physical damage and the most health currently has like 450 health when he's supposed to have like be in the 3000s.
Okay.
He's normally he's the slowest character. In mind game, he's the fastest character. Nothing can hit him.
Oh,
but if it does hit him, he's dead immediately.
Last cannon effect, nice.
And your magic character that is not supposed to have any health is my tank.
Oh,
so basically, attacks just bounce off her big boobs. Yeah, the character is
damn.
The character that's a tank is
right there.
Her name is Lulu, and she's like wearing like a black dress with all these belts, and the game keeps panning to her giant bazongas.
Hold on, I have to look this up.
Of course, you have to look this up.
Hey, I had to do the. Okay, so watching Pat when we were, if you didn't know, Pal's the one that edits all the clips, right? So when back a couple episodes when Dill was talking about about Bayonetta, Pal had to go look up the whole like clothes ripping to do the magic spells.
Did she now?
Pal's like, what the fuck is this?
Amazing.
So Pal,
how do you say it? Is it L-U-L-U? Lulu?
Yes, L-U-L-U.
Okay, let's see here.
She's just not that bad in this image.
She doesn't look like what you're talking about in the thing.
No, she just looks quite normal in this one. So what has the randomizer done then?
Well, just like she's got big bazongas. And
I think the randomizer made them bigger because they don't look all that impressive. Like,
I installed them on, guys.
They look fine to me. I don't know. Yeah. It's just like not badongas, but like, they look fine to me. Boobs are boobs,
Okay. They don't look anything like out of the ordinary. So I don't know what you do. I don't know what they put in your randomizer.
What kind of potion has she been drinking, then?
Yeah.
It's been a fun time. The chat seems to be like really into it, and this has been nice and chill.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I went to the images section of Google here when you type this in. And yeah, I could see what Zena's talking about. There's a couple outfits she wears where they're out and about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing it.
Yeah, no, the basketballs be dribbling. So that is the Final Fantasy X randomizer. I don't think you could share where you get these, but because I don't think they're exactly
good.
I don't think they're exactly.
If you have the knowledge,
on the right side of the law, are they?
Yep.
Oh, they are? Oh, okay. I didn't know.
There you go.
Randomizers.debbiegare.com.
It shares pretty much almost every single one that's out there, including any additions to Archipelago. Have you ever heard of Archipelago before?
I've not heard of Archipelago.
So Archipelago. Now get this. You guys actually might find this very interesting. So Archipelago is a randomizer that expands over just one game. As a matter of fact, Archipelago supports up to probably about hundreds of games. And it's where, say, I'm playing Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
Dill, you are playing Pokemon Red or Fire Red. And Erik, you are playing Stardew Valley. I can find a game in my Zelda game that allows Erik to use the watering can. Then Erik gets an item in Stardew Valley and finds the Master Ball for Dill.
Oh,
interesting.
Cool.
So it's a randomizer that where you're allowed to have like up to like I've seen some crazy ones where we've had people playing like Banjo-Tooie, Banjo-Kazooie, Mario Kart even, and you'd have like 30 or 40 people all playing Archipelago and people trying to find items for each other. And you can also play more than one game at a time where say you want to play Metroid, you also want to play Zelda Link to the Past, and you also want to play what's the game that you Dark Souls or Elden Ring.
Okay.
Ooh.
The list of Archipelago games is absolutely nuts. Here, I'll see if I can share that with you guys.
When you install these mods, are these like full ISOs, or do you have to like, are they patched on top of your install?
You do need to find them yourself. So
okay.
That's not.
I mean, if you don't trust in, like, take a look at this. It's got Subnautica in here. Got
right.
Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, Hollow Knight, Final Fantasy. It's got Doom in there, Donkey Kong Country 3, Dark Souls 3, Castlevania. It's got Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga, Zelda Link to the Past, Mega Man, RuneScape even, tons of Pokemon games, Raft, Risk of Rain, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, even StarCraft 2.
Jesus Christ, man.
And Undertale. So yeah.
That's nuts. I'm looking at the list. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, they got Earthbound ones. That's cool.
It's even got some DS games that I freaking played a long time ago that are like have randomizers too.
Yeah,
like,
and
holy
those
shit.
are just the supported games. There's a lot of Archipelago things that aren't even on this list.
Does the Kingdom Hearts randomizer fix the game?
No.
The Archipelago version of the Kingdom Hearts randomizer is actually better.
Wow.
Ooh.
Ugh, that thing's sitting in the pile to get done. I'm like, ugh.
I know. I'm waiting for when Kingdom Hearts 4 gets announced to actually dive back into them
And play all 30 games or whatever it is to get the story.
Maybe not Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
I hated that game so much. I'll probably try Chain of Memories again, but I don't know if I'll finish it.
Kid Kalen in the chat is, what do you mean fix? Kingdom Hearts is a horrible game. I'm looking for a mod that fixes it.
It's not fun to play, but it's not the worst game I've ever played.
I won't bore the chat here with my opinions of Kingdom Hearts, but I've expressed them numerous times on this pod.
Yes,
how I feel about Kingdom Hearts.
Yes. You bring it with Erik, you'll have a 10-minute rant about how.
Oh, okay. I will not
Kingdom
judge
Hearts.
people for liking Kingdom Hearts, though. I understand why Kingdom Hearts.
No, it's just
has
that
a
he
fan
doesn't
base.
like Kingdom Hearts. That's all. That's all it is.
I understand why people like it. I see why. I get it. I totally understand. It's like a weeb wet dream to have Disney and Final Fantasy like mixed together. Like, I totally get it. I just don't think it's a very good game. That's my opinion of the first game. This is my opinion of the first game. Now, they may have fixed stuff in the second and third one. I do not know.
Yes.
I can't.
The second one does play a lot better. I will vouch for that at least. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. But the first game is just not a good game. It just does not play well. The music repetitive. Again, I don't want to go on this rant. I just have not played the other two, so I can't account for those. They may change my mind, but the first game, not a good game. Anyway, back to the train on the tracks here. So,
yes.
We're gonna go back here. Where's my doc? Okay, so there's that, and then your weekly Kaizos. You're still getting butchered in Mario, huh?
I finally have finished my weekly Kaizos.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of them that I did beat, but then there's a lot of them that I just couldn't do it. I don't fault myself for them, but I really gave it my best shot, and I'm just glad that I was able to do it.
Good.
And you know what I followed up Kaizos with after suffering for an entire year?
Mario Party?
So this past week, I've had to dig back into Kirby Nuzlocke.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I
Your good choices?
I died with 2 hits of beating the final boss in the game. I was devastated. And
Shit.
I also subjected myself to a new Kaizo challenge. It's for Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. So, Eric, you play Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, right?
I have.
Have you ever fought Bonetail?
That's the one in the castle, right?
So Hooktail is in the castle in chapter 1.
Okay.
Bonetail is at the very end of the Pit of 100 Trials.
I did not get that far in.
So that is basically like an end game, post game boss when you're done with the game.
Oh, nice.
So I decided to do the Bonetail before Hooktail challenge, which is just before I beat chapter 1. I leave and I go all the way through 100 levels of pain.
Oh, Jesus.
Fighting endgame and postgame bosses when I have just the regular hammer and boots and only 2 partners. And good fucking God, it is a nightmare. I literally have to super guard every single attack because I only got like 20 HP. And enemies are like doing like 8 to 9 damage now.
So you're just getting wiped out in like 1 or 2 shots? You're getting 1 shot?
Yeah, I made it all the way to level 72.
Holy shit, that's impressive.
I'm surprised. I thought I would have been dead by level 40.
Good Lord.
I was doing so if you don't know what a super guard is, so you know how like you really try to defend yourself from incoming attacks?
Mm-hmm.
So super guard is like a parry where you actually either reflect damage back or you completely negate the damage.
Right.
But the frames for it is near perfect. You have to be, it's like 2 or 3 frames tops that you're able to do it. Whereas the just regular guard is like very forgiving. But I remember there's one fight. It was like a flying beetle thing. You know they're like the enemies with like their hard shells and you have to jump on them.
Right.
So this one was flying, and this one also had a spike on it. I had no partners or items that could possibly deal with it. So I was there for about 40 minutes. 40 minutes trying to get the super difficult timing of having to super guard them when they both have like 6 HP. I couldn't attack them. I was there for 40 fucking minutes just for one battle, and I still did it.
Why didn't you turn it off, man?
Because I'm a masochist, Eric.
You know.
He likes
because I hate myself.
Do you like purposely step on Legos? Like sometimes when you're in a mood, you're just like,
won't surprise me, honestly.
What I do is like I grab like a handful, put them right in my underwear, and then I just jiggle it a little bit. You know,
do you leave plug sockets out so you can stand on them?
Yeah, and then I just like dive onto my bed with the said Legos in my underpants.
Oh my God.
That's the equivalent of what I felt like to do that challenge.
Lovely.
Jeez. Everyone in the chat right now is like, what the fuck is your problem?
I like how
I'm still trying to figure that out, Eric.
So they're like, what the fuck?
Zenith just like walks down the street with a bunch of Legos in his boxers.
Why am I like? Although everyone's around, like, why are we hearing rustling from his pants? What the fuck?
Yeah, why does it sound like he got change in his crotch?
Yeah,
I'm like that one. Oh my gosh, who was that? I forget like what Marvel show it was, but it was like, it's from. Have you guys seen Moon Knight?
Yes.
Yes.
So no spoilers. I was that guy that wakes up in the morning and purposely puts glass in his shoes and walks around.
Oh yeah.
That's me.
Can't remember his name though. Actually, that villain.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, that is the Super Mario and Paper Mario Kaizos by your Legends of Zenith.
You guys recommend 1000 Year Door remake, right?
Yes, that is one of the best Mario games you will
I'll
play.
add it to my birthday games list at my relatives give me then.
That reminds me. Everyone's game challenge for the year.
Did we finish them?
Yes.
Well, okay. Oh, no.
I did.
Once again, Britain lets us down.
Oh man, the only way you're getting out of this is some kind of like Brexit situation.
Let me guess, you didn't want to pay for it.
No, I just forgot.
What the fuck? We literally talked about it on the last episode.
Which was 7 weeks ago, and I've had 7 weeks of work and Christmas stuff and New Year's stuff and everything.
That was my pick for Dill.
Yeah. It was only last night when I looked at the document, I was like, oh, fuck.
Well, Zenith, I don't know what to tell you, but clearly Dill does not care about you or your opinions of what you think a good game is.
Do we?
We should punish him.
Should we? We need to punish him.
With what?
I think he needs to do. I think he needs to do the jungle level of Kingdom Hearts for a solid 8-hour stream.
That's fine. I've done that before.
Okay. All right. I have a new game for Dill to play this year.
I can still play Diablo 2. It's all on the list.
Oh no, sir! That train has left the station. You are waiting for the next train.
No. Dill should try it. Dill also has to play Visage this year.
Oh yeah.
Fine. That's fine. I've watched plenty of Visage. I know what it's all about.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, all right. I'll figure something out. Oh, wait a minute. Elmo's Number Journey.
Yes. No, he can't.
Elmo's Number Journey.
Yeah. Or Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
There we go.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Okay, look, we can't completely do him like that. Okay, we got to give him a choice. No, we got to give him a choice.
Or we get him to play that Wizardry remake, and we can watch him just lose his party over and over again.
Okay, let's give him a choice. Since Still has failed to meet his obligations of this podcast, we are going to give him an option now. He can do Hello Kitty Island Adventure. He can do Elmo's. What was it? Number what?
Elmo's Number Journey.
Okay, Elmo's Number Journey.
Or Wizardry remake.
No.
I want to see him suffer.
Or he can do like the Bible Adventures on the NES.
Nah. No, it's my pick. So.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay, yeah, you got to give him 3. Yeah. Okay.
So it's either Elmo's Number Journey. What was the first option?
Elmo's Number Journey.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Elmo's Number Journey, or Wizardry remake.
No, but the Wizardry remake, he might enjoy that. That's not fun.
He'll enjoy it until he loses party over and over again.
How about one of those Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen like DS games?
Then you do realize I've been doing the Pokemon Kaizo Chimamon challenge for over a year. 1,400 attempts I've done in that thing where I've lost over and over.
We should let the chat pick for him.
So,
well, think about this: the Wizard remake is not only where to speak in Pokemon Kaizo Ironmon terms. It's kind of like you lose your way to the Elite Form. You can't find your way out, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, where the fuck's the Pokemon Center? I have no heals." And you get all the way to Elite Four, and you lose your party over and over and over again.
We don't want him to do the. We don't want him to do one of those Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen DS games.
No, so Dill, you get to make your pick. Which of those 3 do you want?
All right. Diablo 2 has left the station. It is not an option anymore.
It can be if you want it to be.
I mean, yeah, you're welcome to try it, but
yeah.
Okay, Zenith's clearly in charge of this situation. I'm just going to let Zenith do it. I'm going to stop making suggestions. Zenith has chosen. These are his options. Go ahead.
So, Dill, which of those 3 games will be your punishment?
What were the 3 games again?
Elmo's Number Journey. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. And Wizardry remake.
I kind of like the sound Wizardry remake, honestly.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. From what I've seen in reviews, a lot of the negative reviews are just like overpriced, low effort, no tutorial, blah, 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 you know, that kind of shit.
It's just people that are just a bunch of nerds that haven't played a game ever.
All those people who like this is too old for my time.
You mean to tell me that this doesn't appeal to you? Hold on a sec here.
Dill likes a good RPG.
I do. And, and then the whole thing of like you saying like, oh, imagine losing your party over and over again. I've been doing that for over a year, nearly a year now. Been doing that.
This doesn't appeal to you? Like, look.
So technically, it's like you've been molded in the darkness, Dill. You need to play it. Oh, I'm Bane.
Elmo's Number Journey. I just like,
Look at this. I mean, look at.
I look at that and I just go,
Look at the level of excitement here, Dale. In the game, Elmo explores Sesame Street and places beyond in a quest to collect
numbers. Look at my face,
numbers.
Eric. Look at my face of excitement when I see that game. With Wizardry, it looks interesting. With that, I feel nothing.
And
I do promise I will play Diablo 2. It is still on the list.
Here's the thing that Dill could do is for his entire party, he could just make them all just meme characters. Like he can have like his fighter as Shrek.
Oh no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to name it after everyone that I know. So there'll be Erik, there'll be Pal, there'll be Zen, there'll be Damie, there'll be Morgan. And if you all die, then so be it.
Okay.
If you all die, then so be it.
Okay. I mean, right, look, then. How about Hello Kitty Island Adventure?
Because if I'm being punished, I'm bringing you all with me. That's a fact.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, this Hello Kitty Island Adventure looks just like Animal Crossing.
It actually does. Not gonna lie.
I mean,
it comes out, I think this year.
You could hand me this. You could hand me a Nintendo Switch as this loader, and I'd be like, "Oh, Animal Crossing." I mean, why are the characters behind the counter at the cafe? That's like an insurance issue. You can't do that.
I don't know.
Like hell standards.
Yeah, but I do promise I will play Diablo 2 this year. It's on the list. It's literally like. I literally have it on my wheel of games for the entirety of this last year. It's just never landed on it. And then, like, everything else has come in between. And then I forgot about it for ages and ages.
I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of intrigued by Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Look at, you've got this medieval Dark Souls level setting going, but then a random, like, workout dog in the background.
Eric's interested in playing it. It seems like I'm interested in Wizardry, and you're just interested in the other two games. So, Eric, why don't you play those other two games? Because it sounds like you're more interested in them.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of going through this phase where I want to play bad games, but, I mean, I can't judge this. I don't know if this is a bad game or not, but...
I mean, you did want to play Sonic 06.
I still have not procured a copy. I need to go get that.
Yeah, Sonic 06 and Bible Adventures. There you go.
What I'll do with this as well is I'll wait for the next.
Bible Adventures.
I'll wait for the next Steam sale. I'll pick it up and then I'll like add it to the list of stuff to play.
Oh, I think that was the problem though. Dill didn't want to like BattleNet it or whatever.
Well, I haven't even reinstalled BattleNet because I have no need to until Diablo 2, and then I just completely forgot to reinstall BattleNet and buy Diablo 2, basically.
Understandable.
Yeah. Yeah. I also have torn feelings about Blizzard and Activision. So,
same.
You know. I think that's the reason why Zen doesn't play the Diablo 2 Resurrected, because he doesn't want to fork over money to like Blizzard and Activision.
I mean, I played Diablo 2 Resurrected, but like it's still difficult to actually play the game and actually enjoy it without that thought in mind.
I've been trying to like find it in a Goodwill because that game came from like the days when they just gave you the key on a case.
Mm-hmm.
So like there was no like redeeming it. Like it was just you had the case with the key and like you were good to go.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised you didn't suggest Sonic 06.
That's on my list of games to play. I have not procured a copy yet.
Because Zen played that for like an hour and hated it. I'm surprised he didn't suggest that because I am a Sonic fan.
The only reason why well, that's because the thing, you know, you're going to enjoy it. I want to make sure it's something that you probably won't enjoy.
But what if I turn out that I enjoy Wizardry? What happens then?
Well, hey, then, I mean, I do like it because the thing is, even despite being party wiped, like, you want fuck this shit, I'm going to fucking bed, I fucking hate everything. I go up to the next day, it's like, no, I gotta go get my party back. So, you know, it keeps calling me. Just like Kaizo Armon, right, Dill?
Yes.
I just want to see Sonic make out with the human. Call me weird. Call me insane, whatever. I just want to see Sonic make out with the human. That's the only reason I'm investing the $10 to $15 this game goes
Just
for.
watch it on freaking YouTube then, man.
No,
Jesus
Dale,
Christ.
it's not the same.
Eric just wants his fucking Rule 34 nightly content.
It is
Jesus
not
He
the
needs his
same.
fat material.
Oh, by the way, has any of you guys watched Sonic 3 yet?
We were going to ask you. I wanted the
I have. I watched it day one.
I
watched
hear
it day
it's
one.
Sonic fans' wet dream.
It's so damn good. It's so actually, I can show you what I got from the cinema.
Is that Idra or whatever his name is?
Idra, that's freaking Shadow.
No, oh, that Keanu Reeves?
Yeah. It's Keanu Reeves, bitch.
What? How do you say his name? Idris Elba or whatever?
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba is, which one is he?
Knuckles.
Oh, he's Knuckles. Okay.
Yes. So he's been
Okay.
in the second movie, the series that he had, and the third one.
His Knuckles. Okay.
Mm.
Gotcha. I was gonna go see it, and then we ended up watching the Bob Dylan movie instead. But I'm sure Sonic 03 will come at some point.
It's good. It's really good.
Okay. I have done. Oh shit! Where's my doc? Okay, here's a doc. Okay, so I started an Alan Wake 2 playthrough.
Yeah.
I have fucking love-hate with this.
Oh, good.
Okay, so Alan Wake 2 is one of the best sequels I think I've ever played in terms of story and content and graphical fidelity. Is one of the best sequels I've ever played in a game, right? Compared to the first one, this game, like on all levels, just takes the story 0 to 100, right? But it also takes it 0 to 100 the other way, because the combat in this game is complete shit.
Yeah.
The combat in Alan Wake 2 is god-awful horrible.
It's why it didn't get a full 10 out of 10 for me.
The dodging is dodgy, for lack of a better term. Like, it's hard to dodge. The reaction times, the running is ridiculous. The running isn't really running.
Yeah. It's surprising considering they made Control, and Control has really good combat like controls in it, ironically.
And then some of the design of the game is really questionable. Like, some of the combat and boss segments of this game, the settings are so dark, you cannot see where you're going, and then you get stuck.
Designed that way,
and you get stuck in between like a tree and a rock, and you can't move, and you don't know why you're stuck, and you're getting your ass beat, and you're dying, and it's like because the thing's so dark you can't see. And that was one of the issues I ran into. And also, like, the first boss you run into this game, Nightingale, is one of the most difficult first boss battles I've come across in a good minute.
Really?
Because it comes out of nowhere and you're left with nothing, really. If you did not keep your resources handy, you're going to have a hard time with it.
Nightingale fight.
That's the first one.
The big guy.
Yeah, the big fat guy in the beginning with his wee out.
I think he took me 2 attempts.
I don't know what it is that Dill has. I don't know what fucking Michael Jordan, skill that Dill has to play these things the way he does. But I had a rough time. One, because like I said, the setting is so dark, you don't know where you're at. And then
he also surprises you out of the blue every so often. Like every so often, you'll like he's away, and suddenly he just shows up in your face, like fuck.
Yeah, so like those are issues I ran into. Then there's the boss fight with spoiler alert. There's the boss fight with the two police officers.
Oh yeah, that was annoying. That was annoying. I will admit.
The first half was fine. If you get through the first half, you're fine. The problem is they do an auto save before the second segment of the boss fight, and if you depleted all your resources, you do not have time to reload or health up or nothing. And that's what happened to me. I was depleted. I did not have a chance to recoup, and it ended up being one of the most difficult fucking segments. It was on par. It was on par with the Resident Evil 4 remake fucking flying Napoleon little shit.
The goop guy,
Yeah, it was on that same level of annoying where I almost put this game down. I'm like, I'm just going to put this shit down and move on.
And the unfortunate thing about that is you don't have a golden egg this time to help you beat the boss.
Yeah. But those are the gripes I have about it. Story-wise, fantastic fucking storytelling in this game.
Agreed.
It's eerie. It's dark. It is scary as shit. Jump scares included.
Oh, yeah.
And it is so well done in terms of that. There is this ability where you can jump between like Alan Wake's segments and then Saga, who is the detective segment.
Yeah.
You can jump between their segments and their story in the game, and it kind of like works in parallel with each character, which is incredibly well done storytelling. But like the combat and stuff really does get frustrating when you can't your reaction time and stuff. The flashlight concept's kind of been dumbed down versus the first game.
It's a little more complicated than the first game, I will say, because even when I played it, I was used to the first game mechanics. So when I did it for the second, I was like, "Why is this not working?" Oh, I have to do it like this. Fuck. Okay.
Right. Because I think if I remember right, in the first game, you just aim the flashlight at them. This time around, you have to like press a button that activates the flashlight, and then
and then it depletes it over time. You have to recharge the battery all the time with like, more batteries and everything. Yeah, it's
it's a little tedious, but all in all, I'm giving it like I'm probably 3/4 of the way through.
Oh, I want your opinion about a certain chapter on the Alan Wake side in particular.
Which part? Without
it's the what? It's the musical.
Are you talking about the soundstage like TV show setting thing? It was cool. It was really, really cool, but it was also tedious.
Exactly. That's the point.
It's tedious and semi-annoying, although I did like how the flare gun came back in that part of the game. Like, the flare gun was always one of my favorite weapons, and I was glad
I have that soundtrack
back
on my personal playlist.
I will be honest with you, I am more gravitated towards the Saga stuff in the game
than
I am the Alan Wake stuff. I think the Saga stuff with the dark detective work and stuff is very fitting.
Yeah.
In the game, and I really, really enjoy the Saga stuff. Like I'm at the hospital now, or like the wellness center.
Oh yeah, that boss fight was a bitch.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for that nightmare to happen. But all in all, great game. It's sitting at about an 8 to 10 out of 10 for me. It is a damn good game. Is it perfect? No, but it's damn good. That is Alan Wake 2. I think that one's on sale. Zenith should play this one too.
Yeah,
you got to play Alan Wake 2, Zenith.
Mainly because the Sam Lake, the person who made, who was the creative director of that game, looks suspiciously like Zen in a way.
He kind of does.
He kind of does. Yeah, he could be like your distant cousin or uncle or something. Zen. Honestly.
Sorry, what's his name again?
Sam Lake.
What's funny is my dad almost named me Lake.
Nice.
Damn.
There you go.
He also looks like, I like how there's like Sam Lake is obviously a character in this game.
Yes. He was more of a character than he was in the first one. The first one, he was just like a cameo.
It's literally fucking Max Payne.
Literally, yeah.
It's literally fucking Max Payne all over again. And I'm like, oh, he's just doing Max Payne.
He literally is. I loved when he appeared on the freaking Game Awards as well recently. Because he did that whole, like, the bit in the game where, like, his internal monologue is over speaking rather than him speaking in, like, a black and white filter. And it was really fucking cool.
So that is Alan Wake 2. You can get that on all the major platforms minus Nintendo. I think it's in that $30 to $50 range right now. I would double check.
Probably.
But
it was on sale during the holiday season for, like, half off.
But that is great, great fucking fantastic game. Some combat issues, but damn good game.
Mm-hmm.
That is Alan Wake 2. And ladies and gentlemen, I got so intrigued because all I heard was Astro Bot, Astro Bot, Astro Bot.
Astro Bot.
So
Astro Bot.
Pow and I grabbed dinner, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to go to the video game store. It's literally we went to Little Tokyo, which literally had that video game store. We went straight to the video game store after dinner in Little Tokyo, and I grabbed a copy of Astro Bot. I am very disappointed in myself that I did not play Astro Bot when it launched.
Nice.
Astro Bot is a damn good game.
Yes. Would you say it's Game of the Year worthy?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Good.
I would say it's Game of the Year worthy because, one, it's basically Astro Bot is like this top down, not top down. What's the where it's like halfway 3D top down kind of thing? What do they call it? I don't know. Kind of like what's the one it's got like that Crash Bandicoot level of or view of play.
I'm trying to think.
Isometrical or whatever the hell they call it.
Yeah, isometrical, third person, kind of like
like third person view, isometrical type of thing, right? Anyway, it's a straight up platformer. It's jump, run, cross, smack enemies and all that kind of stuff. Basically, you're this cute little Astro Bot robot, and your PlayStation 5 ship crash lands, and you have to go collect all the little Astro Bots to help you rebuild it.
Nice.
You go to all these different islands and worlds and et cetera, and you find all these different Astro Bots and you collect them all, and then they reconvene back at the crash site, and you all gather together to rebuild your PlayStation ship.
Cool.
There's a lot of throwback elements in the game. So like you can find like I found a Solid Snake Astro Bot. I found a Jack.
There's a lot of cameos from what I've seen inside.
Like a Jack and Dexter bot and all this kind of stuff. And it's really fucking cool. The game plays so well. The jumping, the moving around, certain levels have certain power-ups you can get that help you traverse the levels and all this kind of stuff. And it's literally an incredibly well done game. And I think the reason it works is because it's so damn simple. The concept is so simple that it's good.
Good. I look forward to playing it one day.
And I think in a world where like everyone expects these games to be these huge like cinematic fucking masterpieces to be Game of the Year worthy, I think Astro Bot really does flip it on its flips the table on that whole thing and realizes like you just need to be a good game. You just need to be a good, fun game. And it's addicting and it's fun and it really does. I think it's completely worthy of the award it won.
Yeah.
It's damn good.
Good.
And I think, it's a nice change of pace from what we've had the past couple of years. Like it was, what's it called? It Takes Two won before Elden Ring, right? Like It Takes Two, and then next year was Elden Ring. Yeah,
that was a year before, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
So like I was completely in that group where I was like, why the fuck is this It Takes Two game winning Game of the Year when it was up against all this, all these damn good games? And It Takes Two ended up being a really damn good game. It was the same thing. It's just a simple game with simple platforming that just keeps you hooked. And I think that's what we need in video games. I'm kind of like over the whole super cinematic epic masterpieces, and like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a perfect example. It's a damn good game, but it has a lot of fucking fluff that I don't think needs to be there.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll learn the lesson of the final game in that saga, honestly.
So like it has a lot of fluff that I just didn't think need to be there and really hurt the game, I think, in that aspect. Astro Bot doesn't do that. It's all straightforward to the point, and you just keep hunting, finding, and then, the story works itself out. That's Astro Bot. I think Astro Bot is $59.99, if I remember correctly.
Probably. This was a gift for Christmas, so I don't know.
I think it's a $60 buy. So...
How long does it take to beat this game as well?
I don't know. There's a lot to like find. There's a lot to find.
Astro Bot.
And it's cool because you can actually go back and redo the levels to find the stuff you missed.
Full completion takes only roughly about 17 and a half hours, apparently.
It's not a very, very long game.
Nah.
Let's see. How much is Astro Bot here? Astro Bot.
Astro Bot.
Astro Bot is $59.99.
Damn.
$60 buy, but damn worth it. Damn worth it. I love Astro Bot. I kind of want that little controller now that looks like the Astro Bot.
On Astro Bot in the UK, Astro Bot's actually on sale right now.
Hey, if you're in the UK, go get Astro Bot on sale.
It's less than £50 going to this.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn cool game. All right. Anyone didn't have anything before we go to break?
Nope.
No.
Except I badly need coffee.
You bet. Okay, go get your coffee.
That's why I opened a can of Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Lime Max. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a break. This is Good Friends, Good Games, and we'll be right back. All right, it's Good Friends, Good Games, and we're back. Wait, do I have a vertical? Do I have a 3-window vertical? Oh, stat, I do.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Oh, wow.
Yay, we're all He's showing off the PS5. He's showing the PS5.
He's showing off the PS5, guys. Hold on, I got to flip this.
Do it on the full screen.
Let's see here.
And Demon's Souls, too.
There, now I'm looking at you guys.
Oh.
All right. Okay, way to be sleepy, Dill. Dill, are you growing a mullet?
Hmm?
Are you growing a mullet?
Nah, I just haven't cut my hair, that's all.
Grow the mullet. You're already there.
Nah, we'll see.
And then he can be, what's that dude? He could be Joe Dirt for Halloween.
My mom hates it. She's already
right.
on my case about getting my hair cut. I'm just like, eh.
Hey, I almost have long hair.
Dude, my shit's gotten so gray over the past week. It's not even funny.
Don't blame you.
The fucking level of stress I've been under, it's like graying
after
out
everything
and shit.
you've been through, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised I've gone full white, honestly.
Yeah. You gotta rock the fucking, what is it? The Tony Stark kind of like salt and pepper.
I'm getting there. It's like all right here. It's like here where I have it. It's showing up in the beard. I mean, all right. Anyway, we're back. Thanks for hanging out with us. Zenith just showed off his PS5 that he's so proud and excited about. You hooked it up already, right?
Haven't had time.
No. It looks like
it takes like
heavy,
10 minutes.
I know. It's just
it takes a bit more than 10 minutes, mate, because you have to also set up internally as well, not externally.
Oh yeah, he's got to go put his
and
PlayStation
I also have
down.
to. I need to move my PS4 out. I need to rearrange some of the cables. Yeah, that is the thing that I need to set up on my off days because I have to play it next week. So I'm doing it on Monday.
Dill's falling asleep on us, guys. We got to get to work.
All right. It's 11 in the evening. What else do you expect?
What time is it?
11 p.m.
That's barely getting started.
I have work tomorrow as well.
Oh, no. Yeah, you sound like an adult. All right, guys.
Says the adult.
While we were on break, the Game Awards happened. You know, I feel less and less excited about these shows every year, but apparently this was a pretty good one.
It actually genuinely was. I watched it live. It was damn well good.
It was a pretty good one. All right.
Yeah.
Shall we talk some winners first?
Yes, we shall.
Get those out of here. All right, let's talk some winners first. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay. Best action game, Black Myth Wukong.
It got an award.
Got an award. Okay. Best family game, Astro Bot.
Astro Bot.
Best action adventure game, Astro Bot.
Astro Bot.
Innovation and accessibility, Prince of Persia Lost Crown. I don't know what accessibility they put in there, but kudos to them. Best fighting game went to Tekken 8.
Deserved.
And community support went to Baldur's Gate 3.
Yep.
No surprise here. Most anticipated game for 2025 is Grand Theft Auto 6.
Of course.
And I'm not surprised, but best independent game went to Balatro, and it also went to best mobile game. I thought it was going to win. I thought Balatro was going to take Game of the Year. I was like, it's close.
Imagine if it did. I mean, to be fair, like it didn't win Game of the Year, but it got a lot of notoriety, and a lot of people have started playing Balatro now after like.
Balatro is one of the most addictive fucking games you will play.
That's why I'm scared to play it.
It's literally roguelike poker.
Yeah. That's why I'm scared to get it.
I think I got to my 6th ante, and then I lost, and I had to start all the way over.
Oh, shame.
But it's so good. And Game of the Year went to Astro Bot. Best multiplayer game was Helldivers 2.
I'm not surprised there.
I guess adaptation, TV, whatever adaptation. I don't know what this just seems like some shit to advertise, but best adaptation went to Fallout.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. I thought Arcane might have taken it because of like how popular the first season was, but I was actually happy that Fallout won because it definitely was a really well done adaptation of Fallout.
Fallout
series.
is a damn good TV show, and it's a very well done
Yeah.
TV show. I'm sure next year it'll be. I'm sure it'll be next year. I'm sure it'll be like Last of Us or whatever. Whenever
It will
that comes.
probably maybe it'll be the last one because season 2 is now scheduled to come out in April this year. So
Yeah, so it'll probably be this year.
Mhm.
All right, and then best score and soundtrack went to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
It won an award.
It won an. I'm surprised that's the only award.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
What are
A lot of
you guys'
competition.
opinions? Does this list pretty much track? Does it check out?
I think it tracks and jets out. I was surprised to see which one. I was surprised to see Metaphor win a lot of awards because, like, I'm not familiar with Persona and everything like that, and Atlas and everything like that.
So the thing is, there's a lot of love out there for the Persona franchise, and the makers of Persona, made like a version that's kind of like that. So essentially, the amount of love that it got was well deserved. It's something that I might have to check out as someone that does have Persona 5 for the PlayStation 4, and I might need to give it a try and see if it's any good.
My cousin asked for it for Christmas, and I'm like, this game seems quite interesting. My cousin really likes it a lot because she played Persona 4, 3, and 5, and 4 and really enjoyed them all.
Yeah, because this is Atlas, right? These are the Persona people that make these
Atlas.
games. Okay, but this has nothing to do with Persona, or does it?
I think it's its own separate entity. It's
Okay,
its own
cool.
It's its brand new IP basically they've made for like it. So yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking at some of the category, or I'm looking at some of the I found a better link with the nominees and the categories, so I'll put that here. But it is very interesting. I'm looking at the best family category, and I just lost it. Here it goes. Astro Bot beat out Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom, Mario Party Jamboree, and Princess Peach.
Yep, it did.
And
I thought Jamboree was going to take it. If I'm going to be honest, I really did.
I felt that Astro Bot was very well deserved. Like Echoes of Wisdom was, a good game, but it's not like it was Breath of the Wild or Tears to Kingdom to come out. So, and with Jamboree, as much as I enjoy the Mario Party games, I don't think that they're ever going to be award worthy. So like something like a Mario Kart 9 would, if that comes out for the Nintendo Switch 2s. Where speaking of which,
yes, that could be coming soon.
Rumbling, but that's not. But we're not going to talk about that because
we're in the gaming industry.
Yeah, because we're not going to talk about that while we're in the middle of Game of the Year awards discussion.
Yeah,
anyway,
that's a whole different beast. I don't think it's coming soon, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
I'm honestly surprised Final Fantasy Rebirth only won the one category. That
was a bit of a surprise too.
That is actually kind of a hit where I'm like, damn. As much love and effort that went into that game, I feel like it would have taken at least like best RPG. But then again, Metaphor Refantasio won best RPG, and that's Atlas, baby.
Yeah, which is why I'm interested in playing it now, because if it's better than Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I'm like, damn, okay, cool.
I would definitely try with Persona.
I think you can play Persona 3 and 5 on the Game Pass for your Xbox.
Yeah. And you don't have to play them in order either.
No,
so
they're all
like
on their
independent
standalone experiences.
They're all independent experiences, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. Anything else that stands out here? League of Legends is still the best esports game. I didn't know we were still talking about esports, but
it's going to go to Marvel Rivals for this upcoming.
Oh
year,
yeah,
so.
if Marvel Rivals breaks into the esports community this year, it's going to go to Marvel Rivals for sure. Like that game is blown up.
Yeah, it technically can too, right? Because it's free to play, but like so's Fortnite.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't think of that.
I mean, my personal game of the year award was Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I loved it. I got to play it again. I'm happy. Anyway, sorry.
That wasn't even in here.
I know. It was so good. But I don't care. I enjoyed
It's
it.
so good. It was above these awards.
I mean,
I
if
gave
we're
it my
going
own
into
reward, and that
favorite
matters.
games of 2024 that I played, it's Alan Wake 2.
Okay, so
Next.
we did our predictions when we talked about before we went on break here. We were close on our predictions. I think we were only off by 1.
Really?
No, we were off by 2.
Okay.
Let me see if I still have the list here. Okay, I do have the list here. So here's where our picks were. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, The Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Balatro,
Yeah.
Helldivers 2, Astro Bot, and Dragon Age were our picks.
Yes. Well, Dragon Age didn't even make it to Game of the Year.
Yeah, so we were only off by 2, which was Helldivers 2, which got replaced by Black Myth Wukong, and then Metaphor, which replaced Dragon Age.
Yeah.
So we weren't that far off in our opinions here. I think it's pretty impressive. Out of 6 of them, we got 4, so that ain't bad.
Yes. So 66% success rate there.
Honestly, I don't even think Elden Ring should have been in there. Like, I don't think the DLC.
As much as I'm a big fan of the Elden Ring, I agree. I feel like Silent Hill 2 remake would have fit that more. Maybe.
I would have taken Helldivers 2 over the Shadow of the Erdtree.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like it was so good, but it's a DLC.
Yeah. It's a big DLC, but
it's just crazy like how big that DLC is, but it's still not a standalone game.
Yeah, and then did Dragon Age not make the cut in time? Because they're not in here at all.
No, they are. They are under,
are they?
I think, Best RPG, I think. Yeah.
No, they're not.
Best RPG. No, at Best RPG, Dragon Dogma 2, right there.
No, but that's not Dragon Age.
Oh, Dragon Age. Sorry, I thought you said Dragon Dogma.
Yeah, this probably didn't make it.
I wonder if it didn't make the cut.
No. Innovation and Accessibility, Dragon Age, The Avail Guard is there.
Which one?
Innovation and Accessibility.
I think, if anything,
is it just not a good game? Not good enough compared to these?
It's had a mixed reviewing, honestly, within the community, I'd say.
Yeah.
There are some that like it and some that don't, depending on how they feel about, how much dialogue are in games and everything.
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that it's like a 7 out of 10, which is kind of like a lot of people like I know a lot of people that enjoyed it, and then I also know a lot of people that were underwhelmed by it.
Yeah.
Okay, so is Dragon Age one of those games where it's like the fans love it, but like the people that are on the fence aren't quite there?
I think so, yeah. I feel like the fans enjoy it, but then the people who are not quite fans are like, it's an okay game with nothing that's groundbreaking.
Well, of course, and again, your winner was Astro Bot beating out Black Myth Wukong and
Astro.
All those
Black Myth Wukong fans were not happy about that.
They're not happy.
Even the developers of Black Myth Wukong were not happy about that as well, which is
it's just a Game Awards.
Yeah. Don't get so butthurt over it. The point of gaming, as I think the Larian Studios creative director said in his speech, it's not about winning awards, it's about making the best quality game for your consumer. That is the point of being a developer.
Yeah,
right.
Delivering the best possible experience you can.
Knowing what your fan base likes and making the best possible game that fits that.
Yeah.
Which
having respect for the player's time. And that is, and I hate to say it, that's kind of why Final Fantasy VII Rebirth did not win more rewards.
Okay,
because
enlighten
at times
us. Okay,
it feel like
expand on that, Zenith. Since you said it, expand on it.
Yes.
Okay, because I feel that as long as there's a great moments and experiences, which they did deliver on, I feel that some of the things that they got you to do in the game. So, Dill, you can probably test this because we're some of the late game side quests just absolutely just driving you nuts.
Yeah. I didn't do
that was that part was not respecting the player's time, and that's probably why it didn't do as well.
I think what happened in their board meeting when they were like, making rebirths, that they were just saying yes to everything. Every idea that they could think of, they were saying yes to. And it ended up being too much. It was too much content, basically. And that was what issue. Because there was some things that I didn't do because I didn't need to do them anymore. Because the reward that you gave you was material that I already had. And I had either made it already or I'd found it somewhere else. I didn't need it. So that's why I stopped doing that particular section of the game. I was just like, I don't need to do this anymore. My brain is hurting. No more.
Like the main story stuff was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, the RPG, main story stuff, like tears, eyes, everything.
It hit all the points that it needed to in terms of storytelling, minus the ending, which I think is kind of. But well, I guess that's questionable. Some people love what they did with it. Some are kind of like, "What the fuck?" But that's,
I think it's interesting what they've done, and I'm curious whether they're going to take it for the final game.
That's an opinion-based thing, but I do agree that for a game that they knew was going to be epic, they made it too epic. I think for their own good.
Yes, they flew too close to the sun.
There's so much shit in that game to do that it drags it. Like, I swear to God, though I have no intention of getting a platinum in that thing, just because I do not want to have to go toss boxes at switches for another hour and a half. I think
if you want to get platinum as well, you'd have to play it in hard mode, wouldn't you?
Yeah, so you have to do a whole other playthrough just to get the fucking. And I don't want to sit through an hour and a half of throwing boxes at switches. That I hated it the first time around. Why would I want to do it again? Like, we don't need this, but.
Yeah,
I mean, what Astro Bot did, it did it well, and that's what won it. Obviously, like they just made a good game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's feel free to chime in on the chat here if you're still with us. Feel free to chime in on the chat and your opinions there, and we'll address them. But let's go ahead and let's talk about some of these announcements, because let's be real, that's what really is the only reason people watch this fucking thing is to see what comes up. How do we want to start? Do we want to do some of the smaller stuff first and then get into the big dogs, or what do you think we should do here, guys?
It's up to you, but like, I mean, the first thing they revealed in our announcement was a big one, like the biggest, like the one on them all, which was like a reveal trailer for The Witcher 4.
All right, so let's come out swinging, okay?
Yeah.
So The Witcher 4, this looks incredible.
It does. It really does. Holy moly. I was actually, when I went to Wales to see my friend, the first thing we talked about was The Witcher 4 because he's a massive fan of the Witcher games. Like,
I'm very sad that Everest is not here to talk about it with us, because I feel like she probably shit bricks with this thing.
Literally, as soon as I saw the trailer, I immediately messaged her. I was like, Everest, they're showing The Witcher 4. And she was like, I know.
And the fact that it's not a completely different Witcher, in a sense, that it's Ciri, really, I think, is the icing on the cake on the whole thing.
Well, if you've played The Witcher 3, you know the fact that it is going to go to Ciri. That was already like foretold on the very beginning of the game. That was going to be like Ciri who was going to become in like the next one.
Right, but they could have done anything with this. They could have done some prequel thing. They could have done Witchers in a different region or different area or whatever to introduce some new character to you. But no, they went with Ciri, and I think that's almost a guaranteed sale, like just by putting a familiar face in there.
The wise choice as well, I think, in my personal opinion. Honestly. What? The wise choice.
Yeah. It's a brilliant choice. It was a 6-minute trailer, basically showing off the power of. This is running on like. Didn't they say like in the corner of the video or whatever, it was running on like NVIDIA hardware, like
NVIDIA unannounced NVIDIA RTX GPU. They didn't say which one, just like an unannounced one. So this could be
probably
like,
a 50. It's probably a 50.
Probably 5090, I would say, because they only announced those recently.
So this has to be a 5090 if they're doing it, because why would you show it on anything less?
Yeah.
But phenomenal looking. It's running on Unreal Engine 5, and this will be probably a day one buy for me. I don't know when this is coming, but
they haven't got a release date yet. They've basically just done a reveal trailer, basically, for like, who's going to be the main protagonist, what can we expect her to do, and everything like that. And like, that's really it. So like, it was just basically like, we're doing it. which we already kind of knew because they already talked about how like after they were finished with Cyberpunk, they were going to do The Witcher 4. So
incredible looking.
Yeah.
Just the fidelity of those fucking motion captures and shit. It's unbelievable. You two gentlemen, are you excited about this co-op Elden Ring spin-off thing?
Yep. Dude, yes. As soon as I like saw the trailer, I was like, this looks familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. And as soon as I heard the voice and saw the character, like, oh fuck, this is Elden Ring. Oh fuck, this is Elden Ring. What is happening? And I thought it was a sequel at first. I was like, they're not doing a sequel already, are they? And it turned out to be like I thought it was going to be like a battle royale, but when on more details, it's a full-on three-player co-op, kind of like, you know, survival action game.
Yeah, survival gauntlet.
Yeah, is it like a Left 4 Dead type of deal? Is that basically what it is?
It's kind of like you're basically doing kind of boss rushes where like you face a lot of enemies and you encounter a boss and you go to the next area. I think.
So you're trying to like collect as much items, equipment as possible. Prepare yourself for night when the circle shrinks.
Yes.
And you have to fight like all these like hard enemies and try and last through the night before. So basically, it's like think Majora's Mask, except instead of the moon, it's impending doom from like tough monsters.
Burning fire. Yes. And they've shown that they're bringing back certain characters as well from previous like Soulsborne games. The name was King from Dark Souls 3 in particular was a big one that they showed that's going to be in it. Lady Maria from Bloodborne has been teased in this as well. So like they're not just like regurgitating Elden Ring stuff, they're also bringing back like content from older games into this game as well. So like, yeah, holy shit!
Yeah, just play as Patches the Thief.
Imagine,
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The way that you select your character, they have apparently 10 classes of characters that you pick from that will have a set gear from the get-go, and then you build it from there, pretty much. That's like from what I gather. Yeah. So it's not like customization of your character as far as I'm aware, unless they like show that more often in like gameplay trailer or anything like that. But there are set classes. And I think in the Night Rain network test that comes out in February, you'll be able to play 4 of those classes in the test. So like,
interesting. Okay. That is Elden Ring Night Rain. PC, Xbox, PS4, PS5, 2025.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Elden Ring fans rejoice.
Yes.
What was another one here? Oh, I'm excited for that. I want to play this Mafia Old Country game because I've played the other 3.
Oh, yeah.
I love these Mafia games.
Fun fact, the trailer for that game was leaked the day before of Game Awards.
Of course it was.
So everyone already knew it was coming.
I mean, it looks good. It's like a prequel, 1900 Sicily. Like, I don't know if any of you in the chat here or listening out there played the Mafia series. You definitely should. They're damn good games. They've remastered them in the past couple of years, so like they're modern controls and everything, and they're really great fucking games. That is summer 2025. Mafia the Old Country. What's the one you? Oh yeah, and then Outer Worlds 2. Like Outer Worlds 2 was announced.
Mm-hmm. That was fun. That was the trailers are always fun though. I will say with the Outer Worlds too, because they don't take themselves like too seriously, and they always like take the piss out of other game companies, which I do find funny.
The first game was really damn good. I never finished it. But it was damn good.
I finished it. I really enjoyed it. I haven't played the DLC content yet though. Apparently the DLC content's supposed to be really good. So I need to play that. Yeah.
Last of Us 2 is coming to PC. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth's going to PC as well this month, actually, in fact.
Yep. January 23rd, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. So if you were waiting, you can jump on that.
The It Takes Two studio announced their next game coming this year as well, called Split Fiction.
Which one is that?
So Split Fiction is the one basically where it's the two girls go into this like simulation machine by this like CEO director who turns out to obviously be like stealing their creative ideas for his own purposes and everything like that. And the malfunction happens to get trapped in their own like worlds. One super into fantasy worlds, the other one super into sci-fi. And the nature of the game is basically to escape their own brick and white worlds as they go through each one, pretty much. Kind of like, stuff. Which is pretty cool.
It looks good.
Yes.
Well, I got an announcement to add. So, they also unveiled the sequel to Okami.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
I saw that too. I was like,
did.
God damn, that was something I haven't heard in a few years.
What's actually interesting is the maker of Okami is a Japanese developer who is actually well known for blocking literally everyone, including hardcore fans.
Damn.
And one of them people that reacted to the trailer had when she absolutely broke down and cried. That trailer was brought to his attention, and then he felt so bad about him blocking her when she asked like a legitimate question, and I just found it funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just thought it was just a nice little touch.
That's funny.
Poor guy. He's like banning everybody, blocking everyone's. Oh shit! Who's gonna buy this game?
And then you realize that, all right, people are gonna want to play my game. I should probably maybe stop being an asshole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, guys. How do we feel about Borderlands 4?
I don't care.
I don't care. I haven't played any of the Borderlands games.
I've played the Borderlands games. I enjoyed 2 in particular because Handsome Jack's a damn good villain in that game, and like the game itself is good. I've not played the 3rd game, but I heard the 3rd game is not that great, honestly.
3 was okay. It was kind of overhyped and then kind of fell flat. The fucking movie came out like a limp noodle.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fucking mess.
They got to recover their losses, I guess.
Remember we were talking about that? We're like, this movie's either going to be really damn good or a complete piece of shit. It's going to go one way or the other.
Yeah. That's the curse of like video game movies. Either they're going to be really damn good or really shit. There's no in between.
That I haven't even watched it yet, but apparently it tanked. It just straight up tanked.
I don't think it even made like 50 mil, and the budget was 150 mil.
They didn't even make the lunch budget back, dude. The catering budget didn't even make it back.
No. So, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Virtual Fighter's back over on the Sega side. Virtual Fighter, Virtual Fighter. They're not calling it 7. They're just calling it Virtual Fighter.
Oh, cool.
That's a cool one. Let's see here.
One.
There's another Sonic game coming. Sonic Racing.
Yeah, there's a new Sonic Racing game. That was a bit of a surprise. I was like, what is this? Oh, shit, it's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Don't tell Morgan.
Don't tell Morgan.
Oh, Morgan, did you not know a new Sonic Racing game's coming?
Oh, you spoiled it for her.
Oh, right.
Oh, shit.
I thought Palworld was getting sued into the ground by Nintendo. How are they still making shit for this game?
Well, apparently also, the developers of Palworld are releasing a new game on the Nintendo Switch. I'm not joking you.
They also did a thing where in the middle of the investigation, they sneakily snuck in an update that actually changed some of the models so that it's kind of like it looks less like the models that they tried to steal from Nintendo.
Yep. Okay. Being cheeky, aren't they?
I just thought that was wild. I'm like, aren't these guys going to get sued into oblivion according to Nintendo? But nope, apparently not.
Well, they're only suing them for like
it's like technical trademarks, right? Like
technical trademark, game mechanics. That's all the like which is ironic because if you look it up, Nintendo only filed patents for those mechanics earlier last year, after Palworld came out.
So there could be an argument of who came up with it first. It's a matter of who patented it.
Which technically, if you do that, I think Zen, you said this, Dragon Quest was kind of the first ones to actually do this before Pokemon. So, like, if Dragon Quest wanted to be dicks, they could probably say, well, actually, we came up with this, so you will owe us money, bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dave the Diver is getting a jungle expansion. Dave the Diver, guys, is a great game. If you have not played it, I suggest you go do so. It's a fantastic.
I do need to play it at some point.
It's a fantastic, fun indie game. I love it.
Yep. Here's a surprise for you. You guys remember Turok?
Fuck yeah, Turok.
Turok Origins got revealed at the Game Awards, so they're making a new Turok game, which is
dude.
holy moly.
I get a biomorphic suit that captures DNA from my enemies.
Yeah, I was just like, what the hell is this? And then it's just like, oh, it's Turok. I've never played it, but I've heard of it. And I'm like,
basically, it's like
crap.
half human, but with the nuts of a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
They're heavy for a reason.
T-Rex arms.
It's a human with little T-Rex arms.
Well,
All right,
I
guys.
can't get my tea.
Shit.
Coffee.
All right, before we start
Oh.
closing out here, let's talk about the big elephant in the room.
Mm.
Naughty
he here
Dog
right
is
now?
back.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, the new game, the new
Naughty,
IP they're working
Naughty
on.
Dog is back, and it is not Last of Us. It is not Uncharted. It is a whole
Yep.
new IP. Intergalactic,
surprised.
the Heretic Prophet is the new game
Yep.
from Naughty Dog. I'm assuming we both watched it. All three of us watched the trailer here.
Mhm.
Yes.
What are we thinking?
I think it looks.
It looks
good.
decent. Yeah.
Mhm.
The only thing that I will say is the product placement. It gave me a flashback to that scene in Wayne's World. You know what I mean? With all the product
the pizza
placement.
slice
I was
and
just
the
like-
aspirin.
Yeah, because there was Porsche. I think there was like I'm not sure if Doritos was in there. I think Doritos was in there. I think at one point
Adidas is in there.
Adidas is in there. There was a bunch of product placements. I was just like, is this gonna be Wayne's World, the video game? What the fuck is going on? It was like,
So I think what it is the fucking as soon as I saw the product placement, the Porsche and the Adidas and all that stuff, I was like, this is the fucking Miles Morales suit all fucking over again.
yeah.
Fucking stop with this shit, please. I don't want like my DLCs and my character costumes and stuff to just be walking billboards.
Hey,
you know.
yes, buy our stuff, please.
Yeah.
We are desperate, companies who need money.
Like, I don't know if it was done just for the trailer, but we'll have to wait and see what they actually do for the end game.
I'm gonna
It
tell
might
you
be
right
like
here,
that
right
could-
now.
it could- I don't
That
know.
could be in.
I'm gonna tell
especially
you
for, like-
right here. I'm gonna tell you right here, right now. This game, I'm gonna bet that this game is going to be a cross release with the actual product from Adidas. I bet you
Oh my
anything there's going
God.
to be a collab and they're going to release the actual shoe
It won't surprise me, honestly. It won't surprise me.
Mm.
or the jacket or whatever. There's going to be some cross collab there because there's enough time for them. We don't have a release date on this thing,
No.
so I'm pretty sure there's plenty of time for Adidas to get to manufacturing and get this out.
Well, think about it this way: it'll bring back those like really cool like retro wave like '80s jackets and clothing and stuff. So I wouldn't mind that.
Okay, so critiques aside about the product placement, I mean, it is what it is. This is the world we live in now. These games cost literally fucking millions of dollars to make. I'm not surprised they need to pay, money from Porsche and all this shit to get in there. Like I'm not surprised they need that money. You know what I mean? To offset some of the costs of this crap. It is what it is. This is the world we live in now, right? But all that aside, the aesthetic looks really fucking cool. The 80s Tron sci-fi looking aesthetics of this thing look great.
Yeah, this game looks like it was made to vibe with people who grew up in like the 80s, 90s, and all that music and everything like that. But for like in the sci-fi era. Kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy meets maybe Devil May Cry or something with the hack and slash.
Call me crazy, but I think the techno, like 80s techno aesthetic of this game does it better than what Cyberpunk did.
Yeah.
I think it fits this game better. It's more it's subtle, but it's clear which era or which like era they're homaging to this trailer. People are bitching that it's a female heroine yet again.
Yeah, because they always do with a
yeah, just fuck off.
misogynist.
Like- Here's what's crazy. I can see why people would be complaining about it, but I just it's like literally it's just like, okay guys, just shut up. I get why you're mad, but
we
just
get it.
shut
You
up.
hate women, just like fuck off
Yeah.
and go
It's
play
like,
League
oh
of Legends. or
no,
something.
I'm sorry. It's not the '90s where 95% of protagonists were all men.
Right. We're past that whole Duke Nukem fucking Serious Sam era of
you know,
fucking Wolfenstein 3D buff men fucking killing everything in sight.
we get it. You wanna see men's abs and muscles and everything like that. We get it. All right,
but Tifa's perfectly okay, guys. You know, she can go
Absolutely.
and fight bad
Tifa's
guys
fine.
in her mini skirt
Yeah.
and shit. That's perfectly okay.
Yeah, that's
You
okay.
know.
Yeah. So like fucking two-faced.
Yeah, seriously. Like, oh, but no, Tifa's perfectly fine, or any fucking waifu in any of these fucking games.
Yeah, they're the kind of people that will make that complaint, and then they play Horizon Zero Dawn, but with mods that like make Aloy look like a fucking like model,
Vanity Fair, or like fucking magazine model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Callan
fucking...
in the chat makes a good point as well. They also complain about Ciri being the main protagonist in Witcher 4, and I'm like,
why?
Did you even play The Witcher 3?
Yeah,
why
like,
would they
holy
complain
shit.
about Ciri?
And have you read the books?
Yeah. Like, holy shit.
Why would they complain about Ciri? Like, Ciri is an actually well-done character.
Being assholes. That's all it is. They're just
like,
being
I'm
assholes.
pretty sure they'll still have Geralt. Like, they might even have segments where he might play as Geralt, but like the game will be focused.
My hope of the fourth game is that Geralt becomes Ciri's Vesemir. Like, he is just basically her mentor or something. That's my hope. You know?
Yeah. Or like maybe if anything, you do like some missions with Geralt, or maybe like have like an entire DLC dedicated where you play as Geralt. That's
fine. Do the whole Geralt mode. Just play as Geralt. The whole fucking game, like, just the mode.
I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Just enjoy games. You don't. It's not hard. Just enjoy games.
Exactly.
It's not hard.
Just shut up and play games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you've seen me play like RPGs, men don't exist in my world.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's like, fuck, man. If you have a penis, you're not allowed on my team.
Good.
Speaking of
before
RPGs,
we close out.
Go for it. What do you got?
Can we talk about this Catly game real quick?
Yeah, what is this? Can you give me the thing so we can look at this AI fucking monstrosity?
Yeah, so this was showcased, I think, not long after the Night Rain trailer. I watched it and I'm like, what in the hell is this game? Because it was just like all cats with weird colored eyes and everything like that.
I'm trying to... It's not in this list, so let me look. Yeah. How do you spell it? Catly?
Yes. And... what people have figured out is that they've scanned the trailer for traces of AI, the whole AI source material, and if they found that like 90% of what we saw in that trailer was AI generated. So,
oh, for fuck's sakes! All right, let's see.
So a lot of people are sussing out and calling out the developers for saying, hey, this looks like an AI trailer. What's going on here? Is there any gameplay you can show us to show that this is not AI generated? And then, suddenly, like a week later, this like mock-up gameplay came out for Catly, and it looks so like. You remember when do you guys remember about the day before when like? That game was like took years and was like teased for years and years and years and was the highest like wishlist game at one point on Steam. But people were wondering where we're going to see gameplay. It looked like that, where it was all codged together in like a week's worth of time in Unreal Engine. That's what it looked like.
Fortunately for you guys, I have the trailer right here. Let's take a look.
Mm-hmm.
After we get through this fucking ad.
I'm going to say, NFL are playing right now. Careful, by the way, there. You might get, DMCA.
EA Sports in the game.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Subscribe to YouTube TV.
Oh, no. No, I can see it. Oh,
you can see it,
no.
can't you? Yeah. You can see it in the trailer. It looks very AI generated.
Oh, fuck me in the ass. No.
Yeah. You really want to play this too? Jesus Christ, Davey.
They ruined it.
Yeah. I remember I watched it for the first time. I was like, what the hell is this? What is this for?
Yeah, you can just see it in the animations. No.
Really weird to me? Yeah.
This is, oh my God. You know what? You know what that's going to be? That's going to be some Genshin Impact level shit.
It
where
wouldn't surprise me.
You're gonna go find random fucking kitty cats to collect in your
Yeah.
collection, not to mention your little outfits and your gotcha packs and shit.
Oh yeah.
This thing. Okay, let me go back to the fucking.
It didn't take long for the community that was so sad this was AI generated, this trailer.
This is literally gonna be like fucking. It's going to be cash grab. Like that is a cash grab game.
It fully is. And like it didn't take, as I said, it didn't take long for the community to call it out. The developer kind of rushed out some gameplay, and now I think that a lot of people are suspecting that this game is basically not even fucking real. It's just basically some kind of slop that they're making to like cash grab.
Didn't they have people, like actually respectable people, try and like advertise this game as well?
Yeah, because it was at the Game Awards. Because like they managed to like,
please tell me like a fucking Troy Baker or something announced this thing.
Wasn't it like
no?
Pokemon
I think it
like
just
that?
came after Night Rain. Like there was no announcement for it. It just kind of came after it. It was just like wedged in there.
Ain't that okay? So look at it this way, right? Look at it this way. This game, nobody actually really human made this game. They took all that budget and paid Jeff Keighley just to put it after Elden Ring.
Won't surprise me.
Advertise our cat game.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he probably like paid for it in like the fucking like Bitcoin that he probably got like with not like just Dogecoin, but like what's that Bitcoin that the fucking Mr. Beast and Logan Paul collaborated on?
Oh, the fucking Beast Coin or the
Beast Coin or whatever it is. I don't know.
Beast Coin.
Yeah, the Hawk 2 coin.
With Hawk 2.
Yeah, Hawk 2 coin. Jeez.
Oh my god! What a pile of shit.
I mean, surely Jeff and his team, he has people that can look into this thing and research this.
To be fair, his team is also the same people that let that kid fucking go on stage and say some shit. It's like this kid is not a developer.
But
Call me fucking
fair,
crazy. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I don't think Jeff Keighley gives a fuck about video games.
No.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah, I think he just cares about the video game industry that gives him money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Slowly but surely, he's starting to. His face will just going to start morph to Mark Zuckerberg. Where he just looks like an android.
Yeah, Jeff only cares about Hideo Kojima.
To be fair, we all care about Kojima in a way,
Yeah, I love Hideo.
I do. I will admit, though, I did think the funniest segment in the Game Award was the Muppets. The Muppets they used. They were hilarious.
Yeah.
They were so good, damn good. They were hilarious. They took the piss out of everyone, including Jeff.
Kid Kalen in the chat here says, I still cannot believe she scammed all those people over a fake Hawk coin or Hawk to a coin.
Don't feel sorry for those people. Those people knew what they were buying into and didn't think this was a scam. Those people lost their money because they went to buy into a coin from a meme person. That's their own fucking fault.
You have to, you have to be really fucking stupid to go and think that a coin called Hawk Tua was actually going to generate profit.
Yeah. It did for her.
Yeah, that's true. Dill's correct. Her, it generated profit just for her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just for her. But
then she went for a 3-week nap. Off topic there, I know, but sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, but anyway, I don't think Jeff Keighley cares about fucking video games. But
he does. But the camera does have to pan up on his face every single time he talks about Hideo Kojima to hide the massive erection that he has in his pants.
Yeah, seriously.
What, Kojima or Jeff?
Jeff.
Who could I say?
Look, I've had beef with that fucking guy ever since the last year when he refused to acknowledge any of the industry that got laid off.
Which he did this year, but like...
Well, yeah, after everyone fucking called him a dipshit.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay, guys, I'm sorry. Let me go apologize. Like, fuck off, dude. He's like... I like that guy less and less every time I see him on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And it's... Wait, I'm sorry. You saw Adele's face when he was visibly uncomfortable at how Jeff was glazing. What?
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 Adele? Adele.
Anyway.
Was there?
Yeah, fuck this cat game. It's probably made by
Hideo.
nobody.
Oh, Hideo. Okay,
I was like,
okay.
Adele was at the Game
Who's
Awards? What the fuck's she doing there?
Why is
who
Adele at the
is?
Game Awards? Did she make a song for a game or something? I'm very
I was gonna
confused.
say, you don't know who Adele is? I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You go to the Game Awards expecting to see Adele. No, you just see the guy that did the commercials where he's like, dude, he got Adele.
Yeah, you got Adele to play your fucking
Adele
new copy of
laptops here,
Catly.
guys.
You got Adele with a 5090 to play your
Yes.
fucking AI Catly game.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg did perform at the Game Awards this year. Snoop Dogg was actually all right. That was a pretty good performance.
Snoop Dogg, you know what? Snoop Dogg's okay in my book.
I'm so interested in how many side quests Snoop Dogg's been doing lately. Like he's been
That
doing.
guy's-
It's like he's completed his main quests and he's just doing side quests now all the way through his life.
I'm surprised there's no Hawk Tua coin being hawked by fucking Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
The Snoop Dogg coin. Ooh.
yeah. Basically, Snoop Dogg's life is basically the Yakuza games right now.
Nice.
Mm.
I
I mean, I'm
Okay.
gonna look forward to finishing Yakuza 0 for sure.
I'm gonna download Catly.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take the bullet for you guys. I'll play it.
Oh god!
Fuck it.
If
I'll
if
play
it comes out, because I think after the reaction from the community, that you might have like scared him off.
No, I
Yeah.
think that shit's gonna come out. They spent way too much money on that Game Awards ad to not release it. I'm telling you that.
Mm.
I don't think there's a, well, I was just gonna take that back because they haven't released that Wonder Woman game yet. But I was like, it
Oh,
costs
yeah.
it costs a lot of money to put one of these games on. Now, granted, the industry's been kind of fucking wild the past 2 years with all the layoffs and stuff, so this is
Yeah.
kind of an anomaly. But like, it costs a lot of money to put up these fucking ads in these award shows. Like, it costs a lot of money for them. It's like the Super Bowl of shit.
Yeah,
You know,
they
it costs-
can't be like, all right, so we have all this money that we paid to have our game advertised in the Game Awards, and whoops, all of a sudden we just spent our entire budget for development.
Yeah, like it seems kind of weird that they would pay that much. It's like, yeah, pay all this money to have GFGG say the name of your game and then not release it. Seems kind of weird. But then again, like I said, we've been in this weird turbulent 2 years where shit's been getting canceled because studios are getting axed. So who knows what's going on? But I bet you that game comes out and I'll play it.
The last update that I saw for this game is that there was an article done by Tech Radar in late 2024, and that's it.
For what? The Wonder Woman game?
Yeah,
I think it'll come. It's just not coming soon.
it will come eventually.
But who knows?
And then
I know
we shall
Pal
come.
was really looking forward to that shit. She loves Wonder Woman.
I do hope it's good so that Pal can just really enjoy it. That's the main reason why I want.
Yeah,
to
so she can enjoy a game where she fucking plays as her favorite character. Like
Yeah.
I wish that for her.
So,
Yeah.
Eric, for your sake, I hope that you download Catly and then it just pulls a Concord.
I wish I was still like really active Twitch like affiliate and all this stuff and like making money, because then I would have just written it off on fucking taxes. Like, I spent
There we
$100
go.
on this Catly game for this purpose. I spent this for content, but whatever. Oh, we'll see what happens, fucking Catly. Does
Yeah.
anyone have anything else about the Game Awards before we close out here?
You talked about an RPG, Eric, but I don't know which one you were talking about.
RPG.
Yeah, you mentioned an RPG you wanted to talk about, but I don't know which one you were talking about.
Well, it's. I'm looking at the comments for this Catly. Sorry, I'm looking at the comments for the Catly video, and one of the comments literally says Monday laundering used to mean something.
It used to be cool back in the day. Now anyone can just do it.
I can't. I'm honestly, sometimes I completely have lost faith in the internet, and then I look at comment sections. I'm like, okay, it still serves a purpose.
The internet gives and takes. That's all.
That's
it does,
exactly.
really. Yeah.
This game breaks Steam TOS. Don't forget to report the game for this. No, don't report it. I want to play it. Okay, coming out on the Apple Watch.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Okay, guys, that is it for first episode of the year. It was good
Yay.
seeing you all again. Let
here.
me get the calendar. You are here on this other page, on the Astro Bot page. Next episode is January 25th.
Yeah.
EP 53.
EP, you say?
PP 53.
EP.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and close it out here, guys. If you like what you saw, feel free to follow the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know, TikTok, whatever still exists in the future, go ahead and like and subscribe.
It will exist for me and Zen, but like Eric's going to be very much out of the loop from TikTok.
All of the US is going to be looped out of TikTok. You can do ! Social media. And that will give you all the links to our fantastic content. There's tons of clips going up. We've still cranking those out for you. Catch all those, like them, subscribe to the channels, all that good stuff. We'd appreciate it very, very much. Why are you guys talking about 69 feet?
Because.
Okay, you guys are perverts.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 52. Thank you very much. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and we're going to head out of here. This has been Good Friends, Good Games, and we'll catch you soon.
Bye.